Okay, so when last we left our heroes,
We're not heroes.
I'm definitely a
in
hero.
Liam is
quotation marks,
definitely a
very
hero.
heavy quotation marks.
Protagonists.
Yes, our
When
protagonists.
last,
My heroes. You guys helped me make this story.
We're your heroes, okay?
we're his heroes. That's so heartwarming.
Aw.
That's what I never thought I'd hear Mantis say. I'm his hero.
Right?
Cue Mariah Carey.
Where did we last leave our intrepid protagonists?
Our intrepid protagonists were last left off in the death clutches of Jane's Jane's friend,
Who I definitely remember.
who Jane does definitely not remember,
Okay,
but is
we got it.
pretty
Oh, yeah.
sure is somebody she knew in a previous time previous time in
Right.
her life.
That's actually something I didn't even realize. I think maybe we mentioned it, but Jane has like amnesia, so
That's why I was in the asylum.
right.
For like a legitimate medical condition instead of hand-waving magic mumbo jumbo.
I mean, I was there for a legitimate reason too.
That's fair.
I just
So was I.
I wasn't. I was put there against my will.
yeah, and no one will
Well,
convince
I
us
mean-
otherwise.
Damn sure.
And she had invited you over to her house, and you are in the middle of being provided a wonderful, excellent Mediterranean Muslim style meal
All right.
with,
I can dig it.
lamb and yogurt and all sorts of wonderful spices and stuff. I don't know. I'm pretty sure those things are consistent. There's probably raisins in there too,
I
That seems
don't
like a pretty
think-
reasonable thing.
and
Stop.
olive oil, goat cheese.
I don't actually remember how halal exactly works, but I got the guy who runs the cart nearby to explain it to me once.
And probably pretty much anything that you would have eaten in Israel too, because I'm pretty sure like Jewish
Yeah, it's pretty
and
similar.
Muslim like
Well,
meals, aside
wouldn't
from
be
like
able
the
to
very
eat
specific religious differences, are
Yeah.
almost the same taste.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to eat the yogurt alongside any sort of meat, but yeah, in Israel at least.
All right.
And she's, talking all sorts of stuff to Jane in Arabic, which the rest of the party cannot understand. I believe.
That's correct. What if I told you Connell speaks
yeah.
Arabic? He doesn't, but I mean, what if I told you that he did?
Is Connell there right now?
He's always there. In my head.
Okay, so he can hear, like, when he's not manifested.
Yeah. Of course.
Then Connell would be able to understand. But-
1 second.
Well,
need
he
to-
doesn't.
He can't
He doesn't.
understand, so...
He can't. He doesn't speak Arabic, but I mean, theoretically he could.
If he did.
If he did, then he would understand.
Yeah. If only he had more skill ranks. Poor Connell. He tries so hard to have skill ranks, but he's only got like 4. Actually, he's got more skill ranks because I think some are already like automatically assigned or something. What did I put them in? Stealth, it looks like. Alright, whatever, it doesn't matter.
So anyways,
Anyhow,
Are you back?
how about them blues?
I am back. I was just very confused that my cat did not want to eat the wet food.
So Sadia's, talking to you about, like, why you're here, and uh, she asks she asks you, what this also happened in the previous session, but she like pesters you a little bit more for what happened to your previous companion,
Uh, well, I
Mr.
explained to her
McDowell.
as many times as I can that I'd really, really rather not talk about it.
Okay. And she tells you again that you know she was really curious to see after you tell her that you'd really not talk about it. She like sort of looks down a little bit, uh, like disappointed and sad, and it was like I really wanted to know what stories you had brought back from the Valley of the Dead. It seemed like a real adventure, one that I'm never going to be able to go on. I have to maintain this house and everything.
Well, you know what it. There are some things I am at liberty to say, and some things I am not at liberty to say. Unfortunately.
Uh-huh. So what brings you back into town?
Well, actually, happenstance. Or I'm with a new crew now, as you can see, and we're trying to make it to what's left of the ruins of the library at Alexandria.
I heard that was burned down like over 1,000 years ago.
Right, but there's something specific that we're looking into about the weathering of the library. It's from a more scientific perspective this time than a strictly historical perspective.
Uh-huh. Well, good luck with that, and you're
I
welcome to
think we'll
stay
need it,
here
so
until
thank
you
you.
set off on your expedition.
Well, thank you very much. Um, I relay in English to the rest of the party that we're apparently welcome to stay here until we leave on our expedition to the library itself.
Well, I don't mind if I do.
And she inquires into the character of your party, like how did you get to know all of these strange uh, fellows from faraway lands?
Well, they weren't so far away when I was, in Europe.
Oh wow, you were in Europe?
Yes, I was in Europe for a while.
So some scientist got you to go and try and look at the ruins of the old library here?
Yeah, he's associated with an archaeological department at a university in London.
Oh, that's really cool.
I
And she
relate to the.
continues on small talking and asking about your companions and uh, telling
I try
you a
not to
little
say
bit
anything too
about
bad.
herself and what's been going on uh, in the local area and
Can I
local
pick up
gossip and things.
Can I pick up exactly how I knew her from this conversation? Like, I assume we were friends, but like from how?
Go
Like,
ahead and
does
give
she
me a
say?
sense motive.
Okay. Sorry, train was in here just a second. And now it's not letting me open my sheet. Oh, there
That's
it
pretty
is. Okay.
sheety.
I know, right?
Starting off strong today.
I mean, I rolled technically above average. 0.5 above the average number.
So it seems like this woman is generally like an outgoing personality, and uh, maybe is looking for adventure herself,
Uh-huh.
but is like maybe a low risk taker herself. She just likes hearing about adventures and stuff, and that's probably how you became friends, because you were eloping with some foreigner, and she was like, "Wow, that's super romantic and cool."
She's a fangirl.
Yeah. She's my fangirl. That's awesome,
Yeah,
kind
she's
of.
your fangirl, and her name is Sadia.
Sadia. Okay.
Arabia?
Probably yes, because I guess that's kind of where we are.
It's relevant.
That is not her last name.
Oh.
And if there's nothing else you would like to ask her, we can move on to the next day.
Yeah, I think let's move on to the next day because I don't really know how much I can risk giving away.
Okay, it is the 29th of December.
It would be cold, but not so cold
It's,
here.
it's not so cold here. It's generally pretty temperate here. It's colder, but it's not super cold.
Uh-huh. Um, so we know more or less where the ruins of the library are?
I don't know, do you?
I don't know, do we?
What do I have for knowledges on that? Do I even have anything for knowledges on that? I don't
I
think I
think
do.
we already been over this.
Yeah, I think we've already been over this, but I don't remember what the answer was. Okay, so in my
I
what
definitely
I
don't.
remember is that it's somewhere in the sea,
Right.
but I feel like but I'm not sure if that's me being like having a bad memory or not.
I mean, I'll re-roll the knowledge, but I think like I already acquired the info, but I don't remember right now either, or it was vague.
Okay, go ahead and roll knowledge history.
History. Okay. Yeah. Nope. I'm busy eating her food.
You think you remember hearing or reading somewhere that it was near the lighthouse of Alexandria, like they were sort of right next to each
Right,
other.
that makes sense.
Okay. Can you swim? I can.
I actually put a point in it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, because we got the boat. Then I was like, I'm not gonna put a point in profession sailor. What if that becomes irrelevant? Put a point in swim.
That will work out swimmingly.
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah, I don't have swim.
Uh-oh.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Hmm. What if we I guess basically we need to find a boat or something to get to. Unless, can the lighthouse be accessed on land?
Lighthouse is also destroyed.
Right, but can the ruins of the lighthouse be accessed on land? Do we know that?
I don't know. Maybe you could go ask around the town.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll roll gather information or
Yeah, diplomacy for gather information.
diplomacy, that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, my 3-5 is showing. I don't have diplomacy trained because you told me that we had diplomacy by talking to people.
For influencing attitudes, yeah.
Yeah. And put any points in it.
But I'll keep that in mind when using gather information. Because...
Okay.
So, what Rhea finds out, maybe through translating through Jane, is that the lighthouse, they believe, used to be on a peninsula that's no longer there, somewhere out at sea in the harbor somewhere.
Okay. So we need a boat.
Yeah, we need a boat.
And there's rumors that if you go out on a new moon, on a cloudy night, you can see the light from the lighthouse.
That sounds spooky. Also like magic.
New moon, but yet cloudy. Well, that's like 1 in a million.
Right, a new moon
Yeah.
is when there's no moon out.
It's
So
unlikely.
it's the darkest
but
night
it's
of the year.
probably magic. So we're probably gonna encounter it. That's how magic works.
Mm-hmm. If you say so, Mr. Non-Magical.
That's my understanding, yes. Everything is magic and therefore we'll run into it.
Well, let's find a boat, I guess, and at least... Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Drop
How
this.
long is it until the new moon?
Give me a
Like-
second.
I should be able to figure that out based on the fact that we just had to camp a bunch.
It is... just over, it's 17 days until the new moon.
That's a while, but then again, we have plenty of time to look into it.
As long as we don't die.
We should find some amount of not staying at Sadia's house, so we're not just imposing the whole time.
Okay.
Some sort of place to stay. So I'll look into some sort of place to stay.
What kind of accommodations you looking for? You got the dockside, sort of piratey, merchanty, sailory types. You've got the somewhat more inland, a little bit higher price, land merchanty types, and then you've got like the really expensive types for like traveling nobles and scholars.
I don't have a whole lot of money.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of money. I'm down. I can put up with piratey types. We were
Okay, we're
piratey
going for the
types.
piratey types?
Yeah.
Listen, man, we were
We're
piratey
doing a silver a
types.
night then.
Alright.
Okay. I can do that.
Zerdurium, roll me a D100.
Oh no, it's a disaster. Mouse. Okay, it's a number.
Got that right.
Trasa. Only a perception check.
Okay.
Trasa. In the middle of the night, you awaken to some shuffling in your room.
Why are they playing cards here?
Oh no! Wait, am I in a room by myself?
Yeah.
Because Connell would be manifested if I'm in that case as well.
Ew.
If I'm
That's
in
Is
a room
he
by myself.
incorporeal?
Yes.
Okay.
Which does mean my perception check would be lower, actually. Because...
You still wake up
Okay.
to shuffling in your room.
Okay. I say, who's there?
Ah! And a guy runs out. It seems like somebody was trying to steal some of your possession.
Did he steal
A
anything?
burglar.
When you look over things, it doesn't look like he stole anything.
Okay, I caught him in time.
You caught him
Alright,
in time.
Wow, what a jerk.
It does look like the lock on your room is broken, though.
Okay. Well, I go complain at the front desk that my lock got broken and somebody broke into my room and broke the lock.
And they ask you to pay an additional silver piece for them to get it fixed.
No, I demand a new room.
Then they ask you to pay a silver piece for the new room.
No, I demand a new room, and I'm gonna stand here in the lobby until they give it to me, and I would demand to speak with their manager. Like,
Who
this is
says I am
unacceptable.
the manager?
I am a paying customer, and I am not going to I'm not going to pay extra money for your mistake.
Go ahead and roll me an intimidate check here.
Do I even have intimidate?
I don't know.
No, I don't.
You can roll well.
I'm actually better at diplomacy, not by much, but
You get it. And he's like, okay. Here's the key to room 021. It's in the basement.
okay.
Don't usually use it.
All right. So it's probably like a shittier room, but whatever. If the lock isn't broken, then that's like an upgrade still.
And the lock isn't broken to this one. And it seems
guess
like
if-
it's a better
if it-
lock.
Well, that's good. Hopefully, it doesn't like.
It
flood or
seems like it's
something.
usually a storage room that has been turned into, like, that it used to be a storage room that has been makeshift turned into a guest room.
Oh, okay.
Recently.
Damn, they should have given me this room to begin with. This is way better. All right, cool. I go back to sleep. I have Connell manifested to keep watch.
You
for
go
me.
back to sleep. So, are you guys waiting the 15 days, or you
No, I
going
wanna
out
inquire
on
into
the
a book.
30th of December?
No, I want to inquire into like a small boat or something like that
Okay.
first, or see if first I'd like to see if I can physically see where the peninsula was supposed to be, and I'm sure it's like a really long ways, but I want to inspect the coastline.
Oh, I guess I do get my perception bonus even when he's out, as long as he's within 30 feet. It's kind of like a familiar that way, I guess.
Looks like if it it would be, north of the city, somewhere out
Okay.
into the Mediterranean Sea. Probably not too far.
Is it something that, in theory, would be visible from here?
Probably not. But like if you took a boat out and if the water was clear on a day, you might be able to see something down into the water like during the daytime.
Could it be a small boat, like like a rowboat style boat?
Yeah, you could probably take a rowboat out there.
Okay. I'd like to look into a rowboat.
You can find rowboat rentals for like 5 gold pieces a day.
That's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
It's more than I would have
And
expected.
5 gold
row,
piece
row your
deposit
boat.
and then 1 per day if you do not bring it back. My bad.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
So you have to pay
I'll go
5.
ahead.
And if
Yeah.
you take the boat out for and never come back, they keep the 5 gold pieces. If you bring it back that day,
Yeah.
they give you 4 back.
Okay, well, I'd like to take the boat out and I'll bring it back that day.
Okay, is the entire party going with you?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Can I
I'll
convince
go.
them to?
I'll go. I'm not good at. Well, yeah, I'll go.
Sure,
I don't know how to
whatever.
swim, but it'll be fine.
I don't want to be left in the city alone.
It'll be fine. Quote,
Do a
it'll
lot
be
of boat
fine.
stuff.
That's why I
Famous
put points in
last
swim.
words.
I like the idea that sure a lot of boat stuff is famous last words.
Go ahead and give me a D100 secret.
Meh. That means I have to type.
And everybody give me perception checks.
Meh. That means I also have to type. I did not opt in for this. Oh, dang it. Jane.
We're perceiving pretty well.
Oh, yes we are.
It's not Bruce anymore, it's Ennis, I guess.
Dude, Bruce is
Yep.
still arm's reach in my heart.
I know.
Bruce is gone now.
You didn't
Not
let me
my
give him
heart
a
is
name.
not.
Ennis is such a weird name, man.
I mean,
It
you
sounds
can
like a
change
body
his name.
part.
He might not like it, but you can call him whatever the
A
fuck you
body
want.
part?
Yeah. Oh god, my Ennis hurts.
I mean,
Oh,
I guess.
I fell off that cliff. I broke my Ennis.
Is it Innis the name of that prince from Fire Emblem?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, fine. I'm gonna look that up.
Anyways, what do we perceive?
So let's see.
Yes, yes, he
Jane,
is.
Raya, and Jacob see. They see like something that looks to be following their ship or their boat, which seems to be a dorsal fin out of the water. There may
Are there
or
sharks
may
in
not
this
be a shark
area?
following you. But Trasa thinks that she sees what might look to be like the ruins of something down under the boat.
Is it Lion's Arch?
I pointed out.
I'll try not to tip the boat over as I look down.
Give me a balance check.
Oh,
Acrobatics.
no. Don't say that balance word.
No, I'm not doing anything extreme,
be
so
good
I'm
at
not
this.
gonna roll, so.
And you guys see what It's like there might be some ruins covered up by like some silt out in the harbor.
Okay.
Okay.
And when you're looking at it, Jane, you hear Wishnaya say, like, I think I feel something, partner, but it's pretty faint.
I think back to Wishnay.
That's what she
Right in that
said.
direction.
What did you say, Dad?
Like right over in that direction, or are you talking about the potential shark behind us?
Oh, there's a shark? You should kill it.
Wishnay will die, and then you'll be stuck in a shark forever.
Oh, I mean, you should come with me.
Well, I will come with you. We'll both be inside the shark forever.
Not if you
That's
kill
the
it, partner.
problem. I don't have faith in my ability to kill a shark wish knife.
Ah, you should have more faith in yourself. I bet we could take that shark.
I don't know. We almost did die to lions.
So I think
Aren't
the
sharks stronger than lions?
Nah, you've got this.
Anyhow, we're not. So the rest of us who aren't a crazy knife who thinks we should fight a shark.
Yeah, that doesn't seem smart to me.
I
I
agree.
mean, I don't see why not. We can totally take on a shark, but
Wait, didn't we like not successfully fight a shark not that long ago?
no, there was three
You
of them. And we didn't do
successfully
much about it.
rescued one person
Yeah.
out of 4 from 3 sharks.
Yeah, if we had to fight those sharks
This is
would be
true.
dead. I guarantee
Hey, that's
that.
partial success. I'll take that. That means we didn't
And you
fail.
got partial experience.
That's true.
That's true.
If you want XP, you fight those sharks.
That's true. But I'm trying to not level up, so let's not fight the shark.
What are you, a twink?
Okay.
If I have to level up, or if we level up this game, then I have to level up in 2 weeks. If we level up next game, I have until Mantis gets settled into Japan to level up.
It might be 2 weeks.
Might be, but it might be more.
I like how 2 weeks is not necessarily enough time to level up a character.
It's the procrastination mindset.
Is
But
there
anyway.
I
I
would rather
understand.
play video
I
games
always,
than I don't know.
I always have
No,
like
no,
a
no.
second file for like my character for the next level, and I always like poke around on it during like so I'll sometimes
That's
know what I'm
smart.
gonna do. Sometimes I know what I'm gonna do in my level up for like weeks before I actually get it. Not always.
No,
though,
I-
but a
I'm
lot of
with
times.
you.
a master procrastinator.
No, my
There's
brother.
a
There's a lot of
I'm
times where I
actually-
just have it
trust
narrowed
me,
down.
He's got you beat.
I'm actually right there with you with the whole like planning out a level up way ahead of time.
Okay, so
So
what
I-
are we doing
like
about
Layla
the shark?
already
We're just
had the-
ignoring it?
When Layla leveled up, I already had the level up like planned, so I just did it the same Saturday that we finished last session.
It seems
yeah.
to not be
Uh,
bothering you. It's just sort of trailing you guys. At the
Uh,
Well,
I mean-
it's better not
That's
to get
It's
into the
fine.
water.
It just don't look like a seal.
Yeah, I
and
don't
it'll
want to
be
get in the
fine.
water. I think sharks eat bats, right?
No.
I mean, I
but
think they
if
eat
it
fish
was there,
and
I'm sure you
seals
would.
and dolphins.
If the bat enters the water, it's fair game.
Yes.
I mean, if it's a sea bat.
Uh-huh.
It's not a European bat, but it is an African bat.
Alright. I typed into Google, do sharks eat bats?
And
The top result says, how bats help me understand a shark's diet. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not really sure what that's about.
Oh,
Does it say
I'm
missing
pretty
the
sure
word
that
bats?
sharks will eat like baseball bats.
It'll say if it's
What do
missing one of
sharks
the words.
eat? Lesson for kids. Almost all sharks are carnivores. Alright,
Wait,
let's go
what
learn
was
about
this?
sharks.
So I'm gonna go with
From a
yes.
kid's
Yeah.
website.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes.
I didn't even think about that, but they're probably that one of the articles is probably thinking I'm talking about baseball bats, which they do eat probably.
Yeah. If you throw your baseball bat, the shark will attack it or something.
These are the questions that we ask in D&D. That I ask. Anywho.
Okay, so
we continue
confirmation
on.
runes underneath. Wish Knife's talking to so and so, and he's off in his head again. What do I do? I don't know what to do. I start singing.
Oh, like what kind of runes do I think are below us?
You start singing? What are you singing about?
Sharks?
How I want a
You're
cookie?
singing "Row, row, row your boat," right?
No.
Oh.
Mama Shark. It's
thinking
right
about
You
here.
like
baking
start. You're like, all right,
cookies.
guys, get ready. We're gonna do a proper rendition of "Row, row, row your boat." You got like, yeah,
Row,
you gotta like
row.
stagger it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I put my
Are we in
fluff
first
points
grade
in,
again? Because that was
in
last time I
dance,
did
not
that.
sing.
Stagger, I hardly know her.
I mean, you guys do know that there is another major lunar event happening tonight.
We do?
What
I don't believe you.
Full moon
Lunar event.
tonight.
Well, it's certainly not private. It's available to the general public.
Oh. So is
Probably.
the town celebrating? Is that fireworks and shit or event? I love that word event. I always think of like actual events.
What is the lunar event that we know that's happening tonight?
It's a full moon.
Oh, that's the opposite of what we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there will be
Oh no!
other magic.
Maybe.
Negative
So now we have
magic.
to wait, what, like a half moon cycle?
Mm-hmm.
Well-
That's a while. That's like, what, 12 days or something?
I don't want to wait. What the hell?
13 days?
How
I
deep
want to
down
take.
do
I
those
want to come out here and
runes
take a
look?
look in the new
I mean,
moon.
it is the sea and it is dark, so I'm kind of like
Well,
it's
it's
kind
you
of
can see
interesting
'em, they're probably
that
pretty
you were
shallow.
able to see them. Yeah. So how deep do they seem to?
No, it's daytime right now, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Even
daytime
still,
at the
the-
moment.
Okay.
It's hard to see through ocean,
Yeah, sure.
or
it is hard to
sea,
see
or
through.
whatever we're on.
That's true.
I mean, like, you can't really tell how much is going down
Well, one
on
of us
down there,
saw.
but you see some formations that don't look like the rest of what's going on. Like, you see some protrusions and, like, some hilly things that don't
Is
look
it over
natural.
60 feet deep that we see this?
It looks like it's a little below 60 feet.
Oh darn. Okay. I'm doing it anyways. I cast detect magic.
Down.
Baby,
are you
down,
detect
down, traces of a magical aura. It is very, very faint.
Ooh, she gets
I knew
excited
it.
and she stops
Magic ruins.
I knew it. It's
singing. Knowledge
always
Arcana.
magic.
What school?
You got some conjuration school going on here.
Oh, can I pinpoint where this is coming from?
It is hazy and sort of across your field.
Ooh. There's magic here, guys, all around us.
Of course, it's always all around us.
Oh my god, you and your... We need to get you magic. We need to install magic into you. So you can
Of
be one
course,
us.
magic is all around us. It's the magic of our friendship.
Oh god.
Aww.
Okay, pony.
Hashtag friendship is magic.
What's your cutie mark?
What
what
did
they
you
call-
just say?
That's what they call the little thing on their butt. It's a cutie mark. Cutie. Cutie. Like cutie pie? Cutie mark.
Cutie mark. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I know
you know,
people
that was,
who were
I could
into
have gone
that.
my whole life without knowing that.
And your cutie mark will depict
And
what
now
you
I
do
can't.
for the rest of your life because it's what you really love. And you're not born with your cutie mark. You get it later when you discover what you really love.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's more than I knew.
Mine is Justin Bieber.
So you have
Gross.
Justin Bieber on your ass. Lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you found some magic here. Woo.
Ooh, yeah, magic. I don't know what to do about that though. But that is interesting. There's magic here.
Are you sure that you're not magicking it? I'll
Sure
also
you don't want to
detect
kill that
magic.
shark, partner?
Is the shark magical?
I
Turn
didn't-
and detect magic on the shark.
What was
No.
that?
Okay.
That was Wish Knife talking to Jane.
Yeah, I couldn't quite hear you.
Are you sure you don't want to kill that shark, partner?
I mean, not entirely sure that I don't want to kill the shark. I mean, today was really more of an exploration, and the next time if it shows up again, definitely it has to die.
Okay, so you promise me that if the shark shows up next time, we'll kill the shark?
No, it might be too far away.
If the shark gets close enough to kill it next time, we'll kill the shark?
If it's in the way, yes.
Okay. Because I think I've been doing some pondering.
Uh-huh.
Always good to
And
hear your knife say that.
We can't hear this. He's
my
just in his head,
pondering
and we're like,
mind
wait,
thinks that
That's out
we're
of
probably near one of those planar rip things. But
Uh-huh.
it doesn't seem to be working quite right now.
Uh-huh.
And
And
have you heard anything about that?
about planar rift things, you told me about it earlier.
Yeah,
told you
but
about
like
the
right
shark.
here.
Well, that's what we're here to investigate, that there could... No, actually, we just knew that there was magic involved. I didn't know about a planar rift thing. Is that what that boat thing was, Wish Knife? Was that also a planar rift thing?
Yeah, but you don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that.
I didn't want to deal with it either, but we didn't have a choice.
I was from dark place that, you know, I can't kill things because they already be dead.
Aw,
I don't like
poor
that.
Wish Knife.
I thought magic things let you make things extra dead. Is that not true?
I
Is there
mean,
not, are there not
but-
multiple levels of dead magic? This is said out loud. In the middle of this conversation, I inquire with the party, are there multiple levels of dead when magic's involved?
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad that I managed to figure that one out on my own. Kind of. Thank you for confirming my expectations.
No problem.
You can be dead, or you can be perma-dead.
You could also be dead, stuck in a time loop. And then not dead.
Not dead, no, you're undead.
So, you hear anything about this area?
About this area? That there
Yeah,
might
right around
be-
here.
Yeah, that there might be magic related to time involved in this area, or there might be lingering information about that in the ruins of such a famous library.
No, I mean like right here.
Is that not what we're over? Aren't we around the ruins, Wish Knife?
I don't know.
We're around the ruins, Wish Knife. I think we're in the right
Oh,
place.
okay.
Right here? No, I don't have like the
Because
longitude and latitude of this thing, and I don't know if longitude and latitude existed yet.
sure they did.
Okay.
How do you think like U.S. politics decided where the lines of where slave
Oh,
states
that's
could
true. You're right. that makes sense.
Did that happen yet?
Yep.
It would have by this time.
Okay.
It would have, but there are no like
How does
there
Wish
is
Knife
no
know about
America
that?
because
Yeah, how does Wish Knife know about slave states? Wish Knife.
Where have you been?
well, I came from a different plane. History was a little different over there.
Mmm.
I don't know about over here. You know, there's weird things like dwarves and gnomes and things, but they still bleed real good.
Well, in general, I believe most things do, but anyhow, Wish Knife, we need to focus on the situation at hand right now. And,
Right, that's what I was
prepare...
trying to do, partner.
Oh.
So, my pondering is that maybe if you do something here, or if the conditions change, maybe we'll be able to access that planar tear.
Hold on, Wish Knife. Run that by me again?
So, if you do something to change the conditions here, or the conditions change, maybe we'll be able to access that planar tear. That's why I was asking if you had
Okay.
heard anything about here.
Okay, well, we're coming up on the full moon, but we did hear some rumors about the new moon, if it's cloudy. So maybe that has something to do with it? I don't know. We're going to certainly find out.
I don't know what I can do.
Well, what we can do is now that we know approximately where the ruins are, we can plan to come back and take a look, maybe during the full moon if we want, but definitely during the new moon. I read in a book once that there was spooky stuff that happens on the night of the full moon. Dimensional tears are spooky, right? By the way, there's a dimensional
they're
tear
all
here,
over the
according to
place.
Wish Knife. Okay, they could be all over the place and still spooky. I refuse to
Yeah,
believe those
maybe.
things are mutually exclusive.
It ain't spooky to me, though.
Okay.
Well, except ones that go and deal with, you know, those bad places where things be already dead. Those are kind of spooky.
So, by the way, guys who are not Wish Knife, there's a dimensional thing going on over here, tear, something like that. So,
Is that what the magic is?
it probably is related. I don't know.
Maybe.
You all are the magic people.
All I know is there's magic here, and it's this kind of school. And she mentions, what'd you say, abjuration? Is it abjuration?
I said conjuration.
Conjuration. Okay. So some sort
It
of
makes sense to
summoning
be out of character.
or creation or some sort of.
Well, do you have spellcraft? Or would
Spellcraft isn't gonna.
you need more information about what? I'm just
So with
Oh,
detect
that's all
magic, you can
that's all
only
like-
get
Okay,
the
yeah.
School of Magic through a Knowledge Arcana check.
I would have to handle
I was
it.
trying to think. I was trying to think of ways to understand what else is related to certain things in that School of Magic. What kind of check would be necessary for that? Because I think I understand out of character.
Yeah.
You can consult your big book that Professor Mortem gave you.
Oh, that's true.
You could
Now
go
that
back
thing's
and take
heavy.
a couple hours and get a bonus on that.
Well, I think we really have everything we need to know for now, other than like maybe counting or like trying to come up with a good way to measure how far out we need to go when it's dark.
Go ahead and give me a int and a wisdom roll to like get your relative distance to visible landmarks. Because you're not so far that you can't see the land. Jane is pretty sure she can get back here sometime later.
Zudurium, how'd you get the like weird symbol?
It's in the settings.
Magic.
I knew it.
Don't bother.
Looks like I never figured out how to undo the 2 damage to my strength that I had the other day.
I mean, one of it would have healed overnight if it was damage.
Well, no, I mean with the sheet. I haven't figured out how to get rid of it.
Hmm.
If you
Should
do
be
want
a
to
field
build
up.
the configuration thing in the settings.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing that I wrote any modifiers on here. I'll have to find somewhere. I definitely did something.
So is the party going to go back to shore and study the book, or are they going to study the book while sitting in the waves?
Let's not do that.
Yeah.
That second
Yeah,
one. That
let's
sounds
not
like
do
a
that.
terrible idea.
I agree.
Okay. You guys don't do that second one.
Yeah, it sounds like a terrible idea.
So you guys consult the book, and the book outlines in like its like in its big sections of like schools of magic in like chapter 1. It outlines, what each of them basically does. Like, what are their big roles? And one of the big roles for conjuration is like travel and like bringing places from afar close together. So like teleportation or planar shifting, that sort of stuff. Crossing the space part of space-time.
I see.
So, like, it makes sense, you guys are putting this together after reading it, that if there's like a planar rip, that there might be some sort of conjuration magic that is going on around there.
Okay. That makes sense to me. Out
2,
of
4,
character,
6,
but
8. We
absolutely
love
not
to
in
conjure
character.
8.
In character, I still have no idea what's going on, except, guys, magic is doing weird stuff again.
Before you head out, would the party like to buy any mundane items? And then bind them
on
with
which
magical
day?
properties? Like, would you like to buy mundane armor?
I have... Wait.
I have like
I
no
think
money.
I have mundane armor. Yeah, that's also
Yeah, I have
true.
no
We're
money.
broke. We're super broke.
You are super broke. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
we've
nothing-
gotten 0
well,
money
I mean-
in this game.
If we have
We
to
tried
wait
to get
for
money that
food.
one time.
yeah, if we have to
We
wait
tried
till
to get money
the
this
new
one
moon.
time, but then we got skeleton shipped.
13 gold pieces. That's how much money I
Yeah.
have.
If we manage to find, like, if we have to wait for the new moon, that might give us an opportunity to try to earn some money while waiting. So I mean, we got that going. For us, I guess.
True.
Well, I wanted to look at the just take a look at it, not from the boat during the.
Wait, I
full
thought this
moon
was
also.
a game where there wasn't magic items. You just get the automatic progression. I thought
Yeah,
magic
that's
items
why
just
it's-
didn't exist.
That's why he's asking about if you want to
That's what
buy
he's
some
saying.
mundane gear that you can, because once you do that, you can attune it and then get your bonus progression onto that.
Oh. I forgot that's how that worked.
And they're fairly cheap.
Yeah, you don't even need to get a
13 gold.
masterwork weapon. You could buy like just a regular one, and if you tune it,
13 gold.
Yeah, my weapons are.
Leather armor
more
costs 10 gold
fine.
pieces.
Yeah, and I'm gonna starve.
Yeah. I probably should buy that, but on the other hand, it's like, what if we have to
I'm a
swim?
caster, whatever.
What if we have to swim with leather armor on? That's not going to happen, really. So I think I'll
Okay.
hold off for now. Like, I don't want to drown.
how much
Drowning
does
would
like
be bad.
you could buy like swim fins for a silver piece.
Can I give floaties?
I don't know if they have those in there. It's only a silver
They
piece
don't
to
have
buy
those
swim fins, and they give you a swim speed of 10. But they
That sounds
reduce-
That's
awesome.
actually really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
hit me
reduce
up with
your
some of
land speed to
those.
5 feet, and it takes 5 rounds to take them to
It takes
take them
5 rounds.
Put them-
It takes
5
less
rounds
time
to put them on or take them off. According
That's
to
still, like, not a bad item.
it's 30 seconds. I guess that's not too unreasonable, but
Well,
yeah. So
I'd like
I'll
twice
buy
for a
some of
silver piece.
yeah. I'm gonna buy myself some swim fins because
For a
I
piece,
can't
okay.
swim for 1 silver piece.
One
That's what they're
silver
worth.
piece? Okay.
That's what they're worth in
Everybody's
Hero
got
Lab.
some swim fins if you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
I see yours and I'm like, oh, those are so cool. I want some.
Do I buy 2 so that Connell can have put some swim fins on?
Okay, you got some swim fins for Connell.
I'm buying an extra pair.
Wow, big spender over here.
I mean, this is a lovely idea and all, but can you breathe underwater?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, but at least you won't, like, normal, like, drown.
But at least I
or
could swim.
bad situations.
At least I'll be able to swim because I don't know how to
Not
swim
bad
otherwise
situations.
very well.
Yeah.
I have +0 to swim. It's not very good. Not great.
Mm.
And I don't know if Connell's
be
much
better.
better at swimming. Yeah, it's mediocre would be the way I would describe it. Connell is better than me at swimming. He's got a +1. I'm pretty jealous. Yeah, so I'm gonna buy a pair of swim fins. And then yeah, I don't know, that's
Okay.
the thing. If we end up having to wait like a couple weeks, I might be able to like make some money by using my craft skill. Like I can use that time to do some painting, I guess. But like yeah, I don't know what we're doing yet. Like I don't know what we're planning to do because I'm guessing we're gonna have to wait around probably for the new moon and then hope that it's cloudy
Yeah.
during the new moon too. That's the other thing. Unless we have like a
Dude,
way to
magic will
manipulate
make it
weather.
cloudy.
Yeah, I don't think we can do that.
Yeah, we're not high enough.
don't know any way
high
to do
enough
that.
level for like the things we need.
Why can't
No,
our
no, no, no,
shaman
magic
cast
will do
control
that on
weather?
its own.
Yeah, why can't we
The magic,
Yeah,
the magic will do
seriously.
that on
warm
its own.
bubble? Why
Prepare-
can't we?
You need to prepare control weather, Zedurium.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, are we high
Just
enough level
make
for
sure-
like air bubble or something like that? These shamans.
Make sure you leave your level 7 spell slot open for control weather when it comes up to the new moon.
I mean, I took that on my other druid, or on my druid,
Yeah,
not
it's
my
good.
other divine caster.
Who what level are we?
So, what are you doing tonight?
Can you cast level 3
I want to go
spells
look
as a
at the
shaman?
area during
The same
new
thing
moon.
we do
Or
every
during
night.
the full moon.
Hey.
Okay. Are you taking the boat out, or are you?
No. I'm looking for the shore.
You're looking from the shore. Um. Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check, I guess.
Can you cast level 3 spells, Surtur?
No, definitely not yet.
Really?
I didn't think. Maybe I can.
Level 5? I don't know. Are you I don't know if it works the same way in Pathfinder, but are you spontaneous or
Maybe I
prepared?
He's
can.
a prepared caster.
I think he should be able to.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, spell bouton. Uh,
Sorry, what was the question?
Can you cast level 3
level
spells?
3. I don't have. Oh, I do. It's just okay. So, I here's what's going on. I'm standing at my desk and my screen is lower than my head. Because of the angle I'm looking at my screen, the spells that I have prepared are showing up white. But if I like lower my head so it's even with the screen, they're like the lighter blue color of Roll20 prepared spell. So that's
Weird.
optical illusion.
Yeah,
or
you
something.
just got level 3 spells.
So
Yeah. So I can.
maybe if you prepare a water breathing, we can send somebody scouting and see if there's, because like to get us all
Yeah.
swimming without, like, one of us is gonna drown, I'm sure.
I can channel, or I can have Bruce go find the spirit of fishy fish or something, and use its spirit power to give us the ability to breathe water.
So it's actually pretty hard to see like into the water right now from here because the moonlight is like glistening so dazzlingly off of it. Like
It's just a mirror.
it's like,
Yeah.
black and then like brilliant white shimmer all along the ocean. Sea.
I want to ask the guys, do y'all want to take the boat back out, like, with this weird thing going on? I asked Wishnave, does it seem more magical to you?
Oh no, it has to be closer to be able to tell that boss.
Wishnave, we
Ow.
need a long range mode.
Yeah. Extend rod wish knife.
You could throw a wish knife at it, and
But
you'll
then I
get a lot
wouldn't be able
closer
to
that way.
talk to him. Maybe. Probably.
Yeah, wish knife is resourceful. He could probably find a way back.
That's probably true. Actually, though, do y'all want to take the boat back out and see what happens?
Not especially, but I mean, sure, we'll do it.
You guys
But I'm
take the
putting-
boat back out.
I'm putting my swim fins on before we get in the boat,
Sure
and
thing.
then I'm gonna have Connell put the swim fins on as well.
Sure thing.
Just keep swimming.
That's the plan.
And so you got out to where you were before, and Wish Knife's like, I think I feel something in that direction, and Jane, you feel
Yeah.
like he's pointing like straight down.
Down. Huh.
Baby, are you down, 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 down?
I tell everyone, Wishnave is feeling something stronger than usual straight below us.
I mean, I could have told you that.
How clear does the water look?
It's dark.
Or can I just really not see?
It's hard to see because it's nighttime out.
It's like a mirror right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's a glistening mirror, but yeah. Not as much light means that not as much is permeating to the bottom and being able to bounce back up. But everybody go ahead and give me a perception anyway. Actually, no, just Jane. Sorry.
Okay. More
Jane's the one
perceiving.
with Wish Knife.
That's a good roll.
That is a good roll. Jane, you're looking over the edge of the boat,
Uh-huh.
and you think you see something like what you saw when you were on the other side of that illusionary wall back in England. When you went
Oh, it's
back.
definitely down there.
Yeah, you're seeing like that sort of ghostly like light that's like emanating from it but not really going anywhere. Like there's a rip
Guys.
down there.
Guys, there's definitely a dimensional rip like there was in England down here.
Yeah, but how far down is it? Like, I don't know if I can hold my breath that long.
Yeah, how far down is it?
Looks like it's about 60 feet down. It's like not at the bottom, but it's like, yeah, it's about 60 feet down.
Who knows if there's water past the dimensional rip? I mean, you know, that one time we found it in England, there wasn't any water, but it seemed like we were in a whole new place to be altogether.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is that we'll end up in a place that we may end up in a place that's not underwater.
60
Is
feet's
it
pretty
worth
far
the
down
risk,
to swim,
though?
I don't know
I mean,
if it's
we'll
necessarily
You have
just
swim
end
worth
up
the
in the
risk.
hospital
of
again, right?
of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can
I can
swim.
get down
We have
to it.
It's
extra equipment
120.
for it.
It's 12 rounds round trip. If you have more than 12 con, then you should be able to make that.
Hold on, I need to check.
More than 12 con.
I have
That's
12
all
con. Guys,
Well,
I'll die on the last round.
I'll be right back.
No, I think you'd be
Technically-
able to make it back.
Yeah,
Actually,
I know,
if-
but I think I do. Because
You
I
have
have
a
a
10
swim
feet swim
speed.
speed, you can actually move 20 feet in a round if you double move.
right.
Right,
true.
but if you take more than a standard action in a round while you're
Yeah, then you
Under-
use you
Oh
can-
no. Yeah, you can definitely make it there and back because if you
Yeah,
take
It takes 12
only a
rounds.
single standard action, then you have double
Uh-huh.
your con. So if you have more
Yes.
than 7 con, then you can definitely do it.
Guys, I have more than 7 con.
But
But
who knows after
what if-
that?
what if you go through the little rift down there and it's one way, but it's also one way in the fact that like water's pouring into it, so you just end up in a spot where like you're
Right.
stuck in water. Like you
Mm,
could theoretically still get.
Then you guys
like, murked.
TPK and I'm
Yeah,
like,
then
sorry guys.
then we end up in the hospital, and we still haven't solved the problem.
Only if we all go.
Yeah, only if
I'm
you
gonna
all
live
go.
a long, fruitful life, so you can go first.
Well, fine. I
I
will
don't
go
know.
first.
Why are we going down there? I mean, we can't.
need-
Why don't we
I
go
want
and
some
I
answers
can
about all this
let us
nonsense.
breathe underwater?
Well, we don't know that this rift is gonna still be there tomorrow. Like it might only be here because of
Yeah.
how the moon is. This might be our only chance in a while.
I see.
Yeah. Well, look, we've got enough mysteries going on, and I'm sick of mysteries and never having answers, so I'm ready to go down.
Okay, I'll
But
wait
I also
here.
need to use a restroom, so I'll be back in a sec.
Rip.
Ooh, you know what? I'll cast tongues on him just in case he gets to the other side and somebody speaks to him in weird language.
Oh god, it's huge.
That's what she said.
Well, this gives me time to set things up. All as planned.
Did we say we're going down there? We meant we're going back to France.
I'm waiting in the boat.
Oh, okay.
Haha.
I mean, I don't know why you're going to France.
Because
We're gonna go
French
find
people
Zoe.
live there.
Because Zerdurium is a troll.
We just want to go find Zoe.
That's also true. Zoe?
We're gonna go find Zoe.
Yeah,
no
is
reason,
she in
though.
France right now? Maybe.
I think so. Maybe they left already. I don't know.
I guess the question is Lee Longbeard alive right now or
That's
not?
so meta.
No, Lee's
Yes.
dead.
Okay. I guess we don't know that, but...
No. What a great character, that Lee Longbeard fella.
Yeah, Lee's dead.
So we're past France.
These characters probably will never meet Lee, to be honest.
Oh,
That's fine.
we're totally gonna fight each other.
I don't.
The only way
No,
to
I
end
think-
this
I think
is
when we
end
meet-
ourselves.
I think if we end up meeting the previous campaign's party, it'll be later in the timeline. So it'll be either Zoe or possibly the druid. I don't remember, Felix or whatever his name was.
Felix.
have returned.
Yeah. Dude, I actually really like
You have
Felix.
returned, so you're
yeah,
you're
Maybe
swimming
he's a
down
high-level
there, and
spellcaster.
you're swimming towards this rift, and like the rest of your party couldn't see this rift.
Yeah,
But
but
you
that's because I've got better eyesight and I knew where to look. Maybe.
And so you swim down there, and you're at it. Do you go through?
I'm going to mentally prepare myself for a round since I have twice that many to get up. And yeah, I'm gonna try and go through and see what happens.
Okay. You go through, and you sort of stumble onto, like you're swimming through, and then like you start swimming in the air, and you do like that cartoon thing for a second. And
no.
like you fall and you plop down, and you're on a staircase.
But can I still reach the other side of the thing?
Can you come back, or are you trapped?
You can come back.
Well, that's
Okay.
good.
Like you can walk back up the staircase and through.
Because we're just gonna sit up here waiting, and if you don't come back, we're gonna be like, Jane's dead.
But you can only walk up the stairs at 5 feet around because you have
Right.
swim fins on.
Yeah, I'm going to try and... I'm gonna take a quick look around. I guess perception again.
Yeah, sure thing.
So I'm on a staircase, but I guess what else? What else do I know? Oh my gosh, I need a better roll. What do I know about this room?
So, you are a rogue, and rogues have trap finding, right?
I do.
So you're not
Yeah, unless you
sure
traded it.
where, but your instincts are telling you that there's some sort of trap, like, at the bottom of the staircase.
Okay. What does the rest of the area look like, though? So I'm on a
So, like,
staircase. Am I inside?
It looks like the area is constructed out of marble, but like on the walls and on the floors, it looks like there's some scorch marks.
Scorch marks on marble, but it... So, So I am theoretically inside some building.
You're inside, and it's pretty dark in here. Like, it's really dark in here. But
I
with
have
that
low light
roll,
vision
you're
for what
able to
that's
notice
worth.
these things. Like, these are things that are within, like, 5 feet.
Well, I have low light vision if that's worth anything.
Yeah, and, like,
Okay.
the portal gives you, like, 5 feet worth of bright light and then, like, an
Gotcha.
additional 10 feet of dim light with your low light vision, and you can see this with, like, the light, the ambient light from the portal.
Okay, well, with that information in hand, I'm going to retreat to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Guys, inside there,
Mhm.
there's a staircase that's probably trapped at the bottom. But we'll take care of that as I come to it. But it's very dark.
Well,
Everything was made of marble, and there's scorch marks on it.
I'm glad you're back and alive.
Okay, but you didn't drown, so I guess
Yeah.
I guess the rest of us can go now.
That's good. Yeah.
Not drowning is good, yeah.
High five.
Woo!
Hopefully our
start
boat's
with
here
light
when we
torch
come
or
back up
something.
then.
There is an anchor on your boat that looks to go down about 90 feet.
A rowboat
Alright.
anchor?
That's
or
a
maybe
lot.
this isn't a true rowboat.
Could be like a small
Yeah,
fishing
it's a
boat.
rowboat. It has 90 feet of rope.
Did it have room in the boat for an anchor and that much rope and us? Okay.
I mean, since it's a rowboat, it doesn't need like a super heavy anchor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Like, rowboats can still have anchors.
Yeah, there's also 5 of us in this boat. And a ghost.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
Spooky.
Caudal is incorporeal while we're on the boat right now.
He
But
doesn't even weigh anything.
yeah,
Wait,
I had
is
to
that
put
right?
the
It's a big
I had to put
rowboat.
the
Like,
the
you
flippers
need
on and
a
he turned
person for
incorporeal.
each row.
Okay. It's a
You
big
guys
rowboat.
decide how that
Okay.
happens. But you got here
Got it.
somehow.
Alright.
Probably Liam was doing the rowing and complaining the entire time.
No, I mage hand one of the oars.
I don't
You
know if that
can't.
actually works.
Why not?
I think that was
You
like
need-
that's been like the joke in this campaign, hasn't it, about mage handing the oars? But yeah, that doesn't actually work.
Is
Yeah.
the oar less than 5 pounds? Then it works!
Well, no, the problem is that the hand isn't attached to the boat.
Yeah, so you're just moving the oar, but it's not actually doing anything.
It's pushing some water that is adjacent to the boat, but not connected to the boat. So you guys go down there, and
Okay.
I am going to pull you to a different map.
I'm sure you all recognize the famous song that I just referenced.
I do not, but anyway. And I think I pinged you to
sounds
where you
familiar,
guys
but-
are at.
I think if I heard
think
the
I actu-
sound, I'd recognize it. Not so much the lyric.
That's not the famous part of the song, though, is it?
It's the chorus.
Is it? Okay, maybe I don't remember.
I'm technically butchering the lyrics because you can't understand what the fuck he's saying anyway, but I can't see much on this map either, so
It's
I can
dark.
see you.
So you're on some stairs, and
Stop and stare.
like right here is the bottom of the stairs, and there's a hallway that comes
Yeah.
to a T.
Well, I'd like to remove the trap at the bottom of the stairs.
There's a
Okay.
trap?
I told
So
you that.
you think
Oh.
you're
didn't hear
pretty
that.
sure, like
Oh, my
your
bad.
your spidey senses are tingling, and you think there's a trap like down here, but
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll just proceed with the utmost caution. Utmost caution.
And so if you proceed, go ahead and give me a reflex save, but with a +4 circumstance bonus for knowing that this trap is here.
Oof. Thought I was going to find it. Well, that's
So
not
you
with a +4.
you definitely make this save, and you're a rogue, so you have evasion. As a lightning bolt goes.
Wait, does Jane have evasion yet?
Like, if he's a rogue, he should have
Yeah.
seen
It's
and
like
detected
Rogue
the
2,
trap
right?
before it even went off, and had the opportunity
Okay.
to remove it.
Yeah. Rogue is Rogue 2. You get evasion at 2.
Don't you have,
Okay.
like...
And you jump
Good then.
out of the way. And you
I
see.
did just disarm it. Did you see that? I saw it. I knew it was there, so I triggered it and saw it coming, and then boom, I dodged it.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Expert expert.
Who
trap
could have
removal
seen
right
this trap coming with Mantis asking about
I
how
don't-
traps award experience
there.
for the
If
session?
you want, I could modify your memory so you'd forget about this traumatic experience. It'll be like as if it never happened.
And you see, like, some sizzling but fading, like, afterglow of magical runes coming from this end of the hallway.
So that's what all the burn marks were about.
What?
Well, there are some burn marks on the floor, but I didn't know what they were about.
Oh.
Thought maybe someone dropped a torch there a long time ago.
I guess I wasn't paying attention. Are there any more of those sizzling things? Is that gonna happen everywhere?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'll find out.
Okay, well, you go in front. I'll hang out back here.
Well, I
And
was planning on going in
it
front
looks
anyway.
like the runes are starting to, like, slowly glow up again.
Uh-oh!
But no, I want to disable them. I'd like to
Okay,
disable
you go
device.
run over, and you're going to try and disable them. Go ahead and give me a disable device.
Yeah.
Bow, 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 bow. Ooh.
I've been rolling really hot tonight.
Yeah. I like it.
You
Now
get this
you
trap.
just ruined it.
Yeah, no, I was already out of them. That's how
And it,
statistics work,
like,
right?
Yeah,
the runes
yeah.
start
The 2%
fading,
is
and
about to
then
happen.
they, like, poof. They just go completely out.
Awesome.
And so you're over here next to it, and you can see down this hallway a little bit more.
Okay.
Is it safe?
Is it alright to follow?
I think so.
Do you have trap
Alright.
sense?
I have danger sense +1. Whatever that is. Let me go look
Danger
up what that
zone.
is.
Right into the danger zone.
I tried typing in PF for PFSRD, and the first thing that came up was PF Chang's. I don't think I've ever searched PF Chang's.
Ooh. Well, how many things are start out with PF?
That's fair, but I've actually searched PFSRD before. So I expected it to come
Oh.
up first.
Thanks, Google.
I mean, now I want Chinese food, but
I guess it's because it's D20 PFSRD.
danger sense. I have a +1 bonus on reflex saves to avoid traps and a +1 dodge bonus to AC against attacks made by traps. And
You
I get a
don't have
+1 bonus on
traps.
perception to avoid being. This is what Unchained Rogue says.
No, it's because Danger Sense is Trap Sense, but better.
Is it?
Yeah, it
It's
gives-
for the Unchained Rogue. It gives you a little bit more.
Does he still
Yeah, it's
detect
like
traps
rename it
trap
automatically within 10 feet? Or am
No,
I
that's
thinking
a
of something else?
rogue talent.
Oh,
That's a
rogue.
It's a
rogue
rogue
talent,
talent,
I think.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's also not an Unchained Rogue talent.
Yeah, Danger Sense. Danger
Okay.
sense is basically just trap sense, but better. And then the other thing too is any rogue archetype that mentions trap sense, danger sense like counts as that for purposes of like determining archetype like ability or whatnot. You know, so
Gotcha.
that's why like all the
Right.
archetypes are still compatible with Unchained Rogue.
Oh, well,
Okay.
I didn't use any archetypes because I didn't want to think about it.
Yeah, that's fine. Regular
Yeah.
regular Unchained Rogue is fine.
Yeah.
Well, I kind
You
of
don't need any
regret
archetypes
not
for it.
having the ability. Oh, I see what you're talking about. It's called Trap Spotter. I'll take it next
Spotter.
level.
Oh yeah.
Or do I?
I don't know.
Fairy
That's...
trap
Yeah,
spotter.
I get it next. I can get it next level.
We might not need it. I mean,
You
I
get
don't know
rogue
how
talent,
often
yeah.
we're gonna run into traps.
I mean,
Rogue
it
talent level
seems like a
6.
better to have than not to have sort of thing.
Yeah, but there's a lot of good
And
rogue
the-
talents.
Yeah, but remember, I'm restricted to Unchained Rogue talents.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of good ones.
You're not wrong.
I want to play a rogue.
You're
That's next
decidedly
on my
not
list,
wrong.
I think.
I've played a lot
So,
of
since
skillful
we're not
classes.
leveling up right now, how
We're
are we
trying to figure out if I had
proceeding in-
already leveled up.
We're planning ahead, okay? Right now in this
Yeah.
dungeon, planning ahead.
Okay. So
You
I
want me
would
to
like
level
to
up right now?
slowly step forward and take a look at this door.
Okay, you take a look at this door. This door looks like it's wooden.
Ooh,
And-
easy to break.
Like there's no like lock or anything on it.
Okay.
And there's no like handle.
Does it look trapped?
Did you roll another perception check?
No, I was just hoping
That's
that you'd give me the answer.
not how it works.
It looks like a door.
Okay,
You don't
well,
think it's trapped?
Do I think it's a push door?
It looks like it could be a push door.
Alright, I tell everyone I don't think it's trapped. And then I'm gonna slowly push it open, trying to peer around the corner.
Okay.
It does not open.
Well, it's just a wood door.
It didn't work. I look like an idiot trying to slowly push this door open with my head really low.
Ray, I can't see you.
I look the other way. Awkwardly.
Didn't see anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see anything. Don't worry about it.
No.
Okay, it doesn't seem like it opens.
Oh.
Is that what you say?
I'd like to, like, I guess it doesn't open.
So you're saying it's not a door, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I guess. It seemed like a door.
Oh,
It
okay,
feels
well,
like
it's
it's
a dead end, I
stuck.
guess.
It is
Oh,
just
it feels
wood.
like it's stuck?
Do you have an axe?
Yeah.
It's just kind of stuck, I think, but,
Maybe
I'm
it's
pretty-
barred.
Like you might need to push harder. Like you might need a strength check or something.
Ooh.
oh gosh, I'm not good at
That's-
those. I'm a
That's
press hard.
pretty
Maybe
absurd.
somebody should help you.
I've
Oh
heard.
no, I've stumped the party with a door.
Oh,
I've
trust me,
heard some
Strength checks
crazy
are very
things.
difficult.
Yeah, no, I've heard some crazy ideas before, but this one tops the crazy list.
Alright, I'm gonna push really hard. I'm not gonna push
No,
really hard.
no, you're
I'm gonna
not
push
pushing hard.
the,
You,
with
you
the, with the
try and you're
hardness
like,
of,
"Ugh," but it's still
That's
Well,
really
stuck.
hard for you.
with the
And now
hardness of
people
an
can hear
average
you like
adult.
working against this door.
I can't ignore this now.
Guys, I think it's
Sorry, I
stuck.
tried
Is
to
anyone,
cover for
can
you.
anyone open this jar for me?
Are you sure it's a
I can
door?
try.
No.
I mean, I think so.
Does it
Yeah,
have
I don't
a handle?
It's
believe
not
it's
marble
actually a
like the
door.
rest of the architecture. It's
Let me
wooden.
see if I can.
I think it's just
loosen
a
it little bit.
wooden wall that they put there.
They didn't finish building.
Nope.
Oh no, Liam can't get it either.
They ran out of funds.
the
They had to
arthritis.
resort to wood.
Well, I guess we're going back.
It's just
I
a
put
wood
my
door,
fins back
people.
on.
Oh my.
I put my fins back on. No, I don't actually do that.
Jacob can't quite get it
I guess
either.
technically
Oh,
I never
man,
I
you
never
guys
said I
Hold on,
took
guys.
them off.
Hold on, guys.
Maybe I'm
all
just flopping
together.
around with them.
Do you have an axe?
Nope. I'm still not very good at this.
Do you have like 7 strength? Why do you guys have -2 strength modifiers?
I have 7 strength, yes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Reyes starts pushing the door.
Yeah, you guys.
Yes!
Oh, nope. Yeah, Rhea's got this.
I roll up my sleeves. I don't have any, but I roll up my imaginary sleeves and.
And you see inside this room, there's like bookshelves lining all of the walls that aren't doors. But like all of the books are burned.
Oh no.
That's not good.
This was a waste of time.
Well, it's just
Wait,
one
hold
room.
on.
Shit, it's not the
Bookshelves
whole
with
library.
burned books, huh?
Yeah, like the bookshelves are made of like like they're carved into the walls. So like the shelves are marble, but the books are burned.
I
They're
cast
marble.
detect magic.
Are they completely
look around the
ash,
room.
or are they just like mostly burned?
Have you ever played
they're mostly
Myst?
burned. Do you pick one up?
I have played Myst ages and ages ago.
It's like what most of the books look like in the library in Myst, probably.
Oh, okay.
Where they have like covers, but all the pages are burnt.
Yeah.
Can I read any of the covers then?
In this room you cannot.
Okay.
And this down here is an archway that leads into another hallway. And this is a door.
Or is it?
I don't know. Is it?
I'd like to slowly move around and I'd like to check for traps on this door.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Working on it. Right, I can pop out the sheet so it doesn't take up so much space. I forgot about that. Do I perceive any traps on this door?
Do you or do you not have trap finding?
I have trap finding.
You have trap finding.
Yeah, that I get it at Rogue One.
And that gives you okay.
Bonus? Yeah.
You do perceive a trap on this door. You see a very small magical rune that's engraved onto like the bottom of the door handle. It looks like if you were to touch it,
Okay.
something would be set off.
Okay. No, I looked at that and it was honestly one of the worst things I had seen in my entire life. It's
It
like
is
toughness
so
all
bad.
over again.
Oh, like old school toughness where it didn't.
Yeah, where it gives you 3 hit points. You know, so I learned the other day the hard way that in 7th Sea Swashbuckling Adventure, there's a feat called Really Tough, which requires level 10 and prereqs toughness, and it gives you 6 hit points.
Oh my god.
That's a pretty good.
Uh,
That's a pretty good feat.
Yeah, you get to legitimately tell people that you're really tough.
You get to
So it
take
might be worth
2
it.
feats to still have something worse than Pathfinder toughness.
Yeah.
That's incredible. actually.
So are you gonna
Yeah,
just
I'd like
stand
to-
here
so-
admiring
No,
this
no,
trap, or are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
try
let
and
everyone
disable
know.
it?
I see this rune on the door, and I don't trust it.
Okay,
Actually,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
go
gonna
hide
even
over
tell
here.
anyone that. I don't trust magic in the first place.
Oh, okay, fine. Well, if you don't
Yeah.
tell me, then I'm gonna keep going around and looking at the burnt books.
You can see me
Okay,
like
give me a
starting to try
perception
and
check
rub
for
something
looking
off the
through burnt
door.
books.
Wait, I did say I looked around the room with detect magic. Did I detect magic on this over here too?
Uh,
I'm gonna get
You,
out of the way of a possible trap.
you said you were looking. You may have, but it was hidden on the other side of this door handle.
Okay.
The
or
metal
it
was
had,
blocking it.
All right, or it had fucking masked Dwemer or whatever on it.
Well,
All right, okay, I didn't see it.
So I'm gonna roll disable device, and this set a +2 because it's related to a trap.
You got it.
32. Got him. Magic ain't shit.
There was
I'd
no
like to
magic in this room. I detected magic in a full circle around here. I didn't detect anything, so I don't believe
Well, I'd like to detect
Okay.
strength checks.
And this door also seems like it's stuck.
Foiled
Guys,
again.
I've detected a strength check.
You can do
I-
it.
I don't think we can.
I believe
Alright.
in you.
Ah, you got this one this time.
Dice are still fire.
There's a hallway.
Well, this hallway is just as good as that other hallway. What do you think, party?
I mean, you opened the door, so go
Um,
through it.
Okay, fine.
I don't
I open
actually
the door,
know.
so I go through it.
Yeah, that's the rule.
I'd like to peer around this corner.
I didn't write the rules.
You find a latrine.
That's right, because I write the rules.
That's good stuff. Guys, I found a latrine. Does anyone need to go before we delve any deeper into this whatever it is?
No.
I don't want to hear
no, I went
anything
in the
about it
water.
during next combat.
Yeah, I was like, don't tell anyone, but I went in the ocean. It's fine.
You took your pants off, or you pissed your pants?
Did you?
It was in the ocean, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, fish pee in the ocean.
Yeah.
Can't be
We're
any
basically
worse than Harry
land fish.
Potter's methods.
Yeah. You know,
What?
you haven't heard that about J.K. Rowling claims that wizards, before they invented plumbing, would just shit on the ground and apparate it away?
Not even on the ground, they would just shit their own pants.
Oh, just in their pants.
And make
yeah,
it
then they
invisible.
just apparate it away.
Or apparate it away.
Yeah.
She's
It's like
such a
it-
troll.
She didn't need to tell anybody that.
She
She
is.
just chose to put
They're
that up
like-
on Twitter one day and was just
Yeah,
like,
they're
hey,
like-
by the way, guys!
Yeah, like, thanks, no one asked.
No one
Thanks.
asked.
Actually, I don't know, maybe somebody did ask something that, like, triggered her to say that. I
Maybe.
don't know, but I can't remember
Oh,
what
man.
there was, like, if there was any context for it, but yeah, it was one of those things
Oh,
where I
I'm
was
sorry.
like,
This
I was
isn't
better
what-
off
That's
not
a rather
knowing that.
modern toilet for today.
Question: Is it a magical latrine?
Nah.
You want me to tell you?
I do.
I go cast Detect Magic. Is it a magical latrine?
These are important questions.
Yes, yes it is.
It is magical? I say yes, indeed it is magical. I don't know
I
what it
back
does.
away slowly from the latrine.
I will attempt to spellcraft the latrine. I
Okay.
think. Do I have that skill actually on this character? Hold up a minute. I think I do. Maybe I don't. What the hell? Alright, I'm not looking for it there. I'm looking on the Hero Lab sheet because I can't see it here. Oh, I do have spellcraft. Okay, I'm gonna roll it. Do I know what this magic latrine does?
So it seems to have a couple of effects. The first is, it seems to have a permanent prestidigitation for a flowery smell.
Oh, lovely.
Aw.
And the second is, that it seems to vanish away any excrement from a living character or a living creature.
All right then. I just say it's a magic toilet that cleans self-cleaning toilet.
That's honestly pretty cool. I guess magic does some pretty neat stuff. Some good stuff, too. Besides
I mean,
healing.
sometimes.
Healing is decidedly good stuff. Alright, well, I'll keep going on
Oh,
down this other hallway.
speaking of
slowly.
magic, I'm gonna cast False Life on Connell because it lasts hours per level, so I might as well just do that now.
Sure thing.
Is it D10 plus 5, I think? Anyway, yeah, doing that.
Well...
Oh, okay. Did you spot something?
Oh. No, for it... I didn't scroll down enough, so I didn't see more hallway had been revealed.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to move slowly and peer around corners as I go.
You see a sink.
Oh.
A sink?
weirdest
This
bathroom
far
ever.
away?
Why did? Yeah, it's so far away.
This is the worst designed bathroom, maybe. in
I'd
the
like
history
to
of
turn
ever.
on the faucet.
Oh no.
Wait, did they have
You
Yeah.
turn on the faucet. Do you turn on the right side or the left side of the faucet?
Wait, there are two sides?
Hot
There are
cold?
two sides.
Hold on, I need to study this mysterious thing further. Like, we didn't have hot cold plumbing back then, did we?
We don't have electricity, so
Upon
no.
further study, I see two knobs.
Upon further study, you see two knobs. Which knob are you going to turn?
I don't think I ever decided if I was right-handed or not, guys. This is an important decision. Is low... I'm gonna roll a d2. Which one's right-handed?
One.
Aren't you ambidextrous?
Am I? I might be.
Yeah,
have
yeah,
the feet.
you're ambidextrous. You should just turn
If you-
both.
If you have the feet to have been fighting, you're ambidextrous.
Oh, I guess... Well, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Because they rolled those into 1 feet in Pathfinder, so I mean, you have it. You might
that's
still
fair.
technically have a hand that's more
A
dominant
dominant
than the
hand.
other, but yeah.
Alright, well, if I'm ambidextrous, one of them's more dominant. I'll just be right-handed. Most people are right-handed.
Okay, so you turn the one
Oh,
on
turn
your
the
right.
one. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cold water comes out.
That's honestly pretty refreshing because it was pretty hot during the day. Guys, look, cold water is coming out of here.
Cool.
That's
Does it seem clean?
It seems crystal clear.
That's crazy. I want to cup a little in my hand and taste it.
Okay.
whoa. The
I'm gonna
worst.
definitely not
Doesn't-
do that.
Yeah.
It tastes wonderful. Like, it doesn't taste
This
like
has to be
anything,
magical.
Wonderful.
which is why it
like
tastes
water.
wonderful.
Huh. Weird.
0 minerals in this H2O.
Very weird.
Actually,
Well,
minerals is what makes
anyhow,
water taste
Yes. Well, I guess we should go the other way from the stairs.
good. What other
This
way?
was a long.
Oh,
waste
right.
of
There
time.
was another way, wasn't there?
Way up
Yeah.
here.
Alright, well. We never did perception in the library, so I'm gonna do that.
Didn't we?
I didn't, at least.
You
Yeah,
did
I'm gonna look
perception
around
on the
the library,
doors.
too.
You didn't do perception in the library.
I ignore
yeah,
the whole
you're right.
thing and I just pass right through. I'm like, look around.
Burned bugs. Psh,
Maybe you should look around. I don't
psh,
know.
who cares about burned bugs?
Whatever. Yeah, none of us care about the library.
Well,
I don't.
Well,
I don't know if
It's
there's
definitely
anything we
not
can
if
the
I
do.
Library
had
of
10
Alexandria.
minutes, I might be able to repair a book.
Well,
'Cause I do have make whole.
you have
that's
to have the
interesting.
parts in order to make coal. So if it's burnt, you can't. You can't remake it.
Shouldn't I talk about mending? I have make whole, the second level spell.
I think it's the same way for both. But even if you made whole,
It's
would it
the
have
same.
the words? You know, like yeah. That's why I keep like not
Good if we
bringing
don't
the
find
spell,
anything.
because I'm like I don't want to fix shit.
Oh, you guys are looking down this hallway.
Yeah,
There's another hallway.
more halls.
Well, I'd like to not blow up traps.
That's why
So
you're
Okay.
It's a
going
trap.
Go first. We're gonna get trapped because I'm
Uh,
gonna be dumb.
So you see
Somewhere.
portcullis, and beyond the portcullis, you see a room that has something fiery.
What? Like a. What do
It's
you
a
mean
fire.
something fire? Like a fire. It's a fire. Why did they have a fire?
But it
It's a
looks
fire
like
elemental.
it looks sort of. It looks like a bear.
Oh, so like
bear on fire.
wait, hold on.
Only you
And
can
it
prevent
like
forest
seems to
fires.
notice you, and
Opposite
like
Smokey.
But Smokey the bear.
Smokey is enraged.
but it's on the other side of this portcullis. And
Guys,
it doesn't
there's
seem
a bear
to be,
made of
like it's
fire.
looking at you, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
I'm looking at it.
You're looking
And
at
I'm
it.
telling everyone, guys, there's a bear made of fire over here.
I can barely see it.
You're also too far away.
Now I can see it. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Is there any knowledge to know what this thing is?
You can give me a knowledge arcana.
No, I can't.
Then you don't know what this thing is.
But I can.
Raya, what do you know about this thing?
I don't know.
Barely anything.
More than the average.
So it looks like it's made of fire, but some other things that you notice is it doesn't. It looks like it's sort of mechanical in its actions.
Okay.
Like maybe it's pre-programmed or something.
Yeah.
Weird. What happens
If
if I
X,
step
then
one step
Y.
closer to the portcullis?
Guys, what do you call a bear on fire? A furnace.
It's burning.
It attacks Jacob! What happens if I step a little bit closer to the portcullis?
Nothing.
I'm tempted to touch the thing, but I feel like it's gonna attack me if I touch the thing.
Well, I don't think it's alive. It seems like a machine of sorts.
I'm gonna touch the bars of the portcullis.
Okay, give
I
me a
wonder if
reflex
this
save.
bear is what burned the books.
Oh no.
And
Raya
everybody
turns
down
around
this
and
hallway,
slaps
give me a
you.
reflex save.
Shut up.
Oh
Oh,
no.
I'm really glad I'm not right there.
Ugh, hang on, I'm getting
What'd
up.
you do? Oh,
And
you-
this thing,
what-
but it's immune
I
to
touched
this.
the bar of the portcullis.
Did you perception
trapped.
first? No, of course you
No.
He has trap sense though.
No, that's
I have
it's
trap
not automatic. Trap sense isn't automatic. You still have to roll your perceptions.
Danger sense.
That's what I was talking about. The rogue talent.
So Jane is
that
fine.
would alert you.
Jacob saves for half.
Ooh, I need a reflex. Don't tell me whether or not I save, because
Also give me Ennis's. Ennis does not save for half.
I'm
Yeah, I was
maybe-
opening
Unless
the sheet.
there's improved evasion, and then it's just...
There is improved evasion, I
half.
think. Let me
Is
double
this
check. Yeah,
song-
improved evasion.
And Rhea does not save
The
for half.
familiars automatically have improved evasion, yeah.
Is this sonic or mind affecting?
This is fire. As a fireball happens.
Static.
Oh,
It just like happens? Oh no. Did it come from the
Yep.
bear?
It came from the door, and the door is blown down.
I didn't roll a natural
Crap.
one, so there's that. Okay.
I
Well,
thought it was trying to
alright.
like lure me in with the bear.
So those who rolled below... Yeah. Ennis and Rhea did not save. The others saved. So
8.
Jane takes no damage, Jacob takes half, Ennis takes half, and I think Rhea takes full.
Rhea
Rip.
leaves.
I disbelieve that the fireball is real, so I take no damage.
Fireball is very much real.
Oh. Fire bear
Uh,
or fireball?
you said the portcullis is gone now, though. So I mean,
Yeah,
Good
the
job, I
portcullis
guess.
is gone.
Oh, that's good.
I mean,
disabled the trap.
kind of.
Yeah, Rhea looked pretty hurt though.
Yeah, Ray looks
That's
really
not my
hurt.
actual health bar, apparently. Hold on one sec.
Oh, you're actually dead.
No, I have
It is
more
look
health
pretty
than the
hurt.
thing says.
Mine. No,
So
mine's
update
accurate.
that and then subtract the 26, and yeah, so it's not as bad as it looked. But
God.
Still
Fireball
pretty bad.
it's still bad.
down a hallway. Only in a Mantis game.
I don't know if that's
No,
that's true.
Oh, we're gonna need to be a little more careful than
you
that.
have no idea what Mummy's Mess
Yeah.
got for you, Zodurium.
I'm gonna cure moderate wounds on Rhea.
I have
Get
some
back
pretty
12
scary
HP.
shit.
Oh yeah, no. I'm anytime anything bad at all happens in a Mantis game, it's like, oh, it's a Mantis game.
Here's what you can guarantee
Even
in
if it's just like an
Mantis'
average
game
thing.
is that you're gonna have a hard time hitting it, and it's gonna hit you with big numbers. That's guaranteed in a Mantis game.
No,
Or
I was
it's
gonna say
cast
that's.
spells.
I don't know if the trap, like this sort of trap like this, is really like the epitomizes
This is
the
not a
Mantis
Mantis
game
thing.
No, no.
experience.
Yeah, no.
It's
No,
it's when we
not.
fight. It's when
the
we fight
single
this thing.
opponents
It's when we fight this thing that we're gonna be
that
like,
take
oh,
out
it's
the
a
fight.
Mantis
Oh,
game.
it's a Mantis game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Is when we fight this thing. Because it's probably gonna happen as soon as you walk in the room. It's gonna attack us.
Did you
Dude,
walk into the
Probably.
Shh.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm staying
I
here.
thought if I touched the bar that it would be hot, but I didn't expect it to explode. And I feel like if I walk into this room, then this bear is going to chase us around.
It was hot.
And you
when
see
touched
more
it.
burned books, like, in this room, and maybe the source of,
Hey, I
the
already
burned
said
books.
Did it trap itself?
Does
in
anyone
here?
have something that we
Copycat.
can... Guys, I know what we need.
What?
What?
We need a way
Water?
to get the water all the way from the faucet over here.
Oh. That's a good idea.
But I don't know how we do it. Is the problem.
Can you just bust it up?
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna go put my knives under the water and try and get back over here. No, that'll never work. Do we have a cup?
I now have water knives!
Yeah, right? Now they won't melt.
It's magical water, I promise you.
I mean, I believe it's magical water. Isn't
I
it?
know,
I'll
right?
tell you, out of character, that as funny as that is, like, throwing cups of water at this thing isn't gonna help you.
Guys, it's magic water. It'll definitely work.
It depends on what your goal is. Like, that could sort of work as a way to draw aggro at it, right? Like, piss it off. Like, yeah, splashing you with water. You mad, bro?
Well,
and
I
then
guess-
it comes over and hits you.
Alright, guys, you want to try
You knock
walking
that
into
off.
a room?
I really don't, but I mean, can.
Are we here to D&D? Are we here
I
to
have,
be little bitches?
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk to
it
it.
sounds like you want to walk in the room.
But that hurt.
Why don't you
Well,
send
go
your
ahead.
Why don't you send your bat into the room? That probably will work
Go
fine.
talk to it. See if
Oh,
it's...
no.
Can it talk?
God damn it.
Well, like, what are you gonna
I was
say
like,
to
I can
this
speak
fire
Ignan.
bear?
Oh, no, I can't. That's not
What
this
are you
character does
doing
not
in
speak
this
Ignan.
library?
Yeah, I'll try speaking to it in Arabic.
It just
Asking,
looks at
like-
you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm
Well,
going
guys-
to
pretty sure that's
sense
what
motive.
Shakespeare wrote in
gonna
Arabic
stare at-
pentameter.
I'm gonna stare into its eyes and try
God.
to see what it thinks.
Please.
If it has any eyes, which it probably doesn't really have
I mean,
eyes.
it's looking at
proper
us,
eyes,
so
but I'm gonna
clearly has eyes.
I guess it's looking at us. It has a face of sorts. But I'm gonna try to see if I can sense motive on it. Yeah, and sense its motives. What's driving this guy? Oh, actually, I think I'm. Yeah, I think that number might be wrong, but so it's actually lower than that.
So you notice some similar things to Raya. Like, it looks like it hasn't made a lot of actions, but it's like focused on Jane, and it looks like it's more mechanical than, like, it looks mechanical in its actions, like maybe something pre-programmed
There's-
or something.
Yeah, it has no feelings. It is so I have no idea what to expect. It might be just supposed to burn books, but it might attack us. I don't know. Like, maybe we're fine as
Well,
long as we
it's not
don't dress up
attacked
as
yet.
books.
It's a Nazi bear.
What if you tried... I mean, I don't know. You could always try going in and not attacking
I
it
think
and see
it's-
what it does.
It's probably like that thing's probably at least 451 degrees, right?
You probably don't... Yeah, you probably don't want him next to
Probably.
I mean, clearly.
Yeah, and he's burning books.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Yeah.
That's the
What if
temperature
it
books
wasn't
burn at,
him?
apparently.
And he tried to stop whatever it really was.
Thanks, Ray Bradbury.
Okay.
Wait,
Um,
that what 451 is? Oh my god, I never knew.
Oh my god.
God damn it,
Holy
Zedaria.
shit.
I know. Is there
What
a
a-
special one?
Woo-wee.
Wow.
I know I had to read that book, but I really didn't care for reading those kinds of books in school.
Okay, sure.
So I don't think I got much out of it.
The sad thing is, I don't think I've actually read that book, and I knew that. I knew that was
Not
why it was
important.
called that. Alright, well, I mean, somebody's probably gotta walk into the room.
Alright, guys, I'll walk into the room.
Okay, well, if you're volunteering to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be prepared to dodge out of the way if it comes
Okay.
charging at me or something.
If it
Dude,
does,
I'll
I'm literally
step
right
into the
behind you.
room.
Okay, so you step... Wait.
Oh, here, okay.
You step there, it raises its arm.
What happens if I stay
And
here?
it
It
says
just keeps
no
raising its arm?
bridge.
It just has its arm raised.
Oh.
I do the same thing.
High five! And you get a high five, right?
Simon says... Raise your right arm.
Oh.
Maybe we could just sit here and attack it with ranged attacks and it won't care. It'll just sit there.
I doubt that. I mean, clearly it can move because it's been in a different room.
You'd have to squeeze to get back here. So, I mean...
That's not too terrible.
It'd make it easier to kill it, maybe. Except that, you know, we'd only be able to... We're in a single file line, so that makes it harder.
Right.
But, I mean... If it's programmed to not move, then maybe you can just kill it without actually fighting it. Like, you know, like just sit here and fucking telekinetic projectile it to death.
I doubt that.
Ray of Frost.
I don't have Ray of Frost.
No, I said Rhea Frost.
I have.
Oh, I see.
Rhea cannot frost.
Oh.
Ray Bradbury of Frost.
Ooh.
Ooh, here we are.
Pretty good, pretty good.
So yeah.
Do you guys want me to cast something on it? I have magics.
I don't know.
What do you have in mind?
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
I don't have anything good.
Duh.
I can try and put it to sleep, but I don't
No,
think
Rhea
it'll
will
work.
tell you that won't work. She thinks it's mindless.
I could curse it.
That probably won't work.
This
either.
one's mindless, huh?
Well, it depends on the curse. I
Curses
guess.
work on mindless things. Otherwise,
It's unusual.
yeah, I don't really have good options. Wait, we slept at some point. Why don't I have my spells
How
back?
is that unusual? Rhea will
Probably
tell you
'cause
that
you
it's
didn't
probably
hit
like
the-
a construct.
Why don't I have a button for it?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have any reason to think that's unusual in character. I'm just saying that's
Oh.
unusual out of character.
How is that unusual?
If it's an elemental.
No,
well,
it's a
elementals are
construct.
normally not.
She said it's programmed.
Oh, it's a construct, so you said.
Yeah, he told her Rhea did a knowledge, and he said that it acts like it's programmed, and I did a knowledge arcana, not a plane. So my guess is it's some sort of construct.
Oh, that makes.
Yeah, I mean,
guess that would make sense.
I don't
too.
have
figured it was
any
just like
spells that are super useful here
Yeah.
then.
that's what I'm saying. Like, other than my only two options that I can think of are we just go in and fight it, or we try to hit it with range attacks and hope that it doesn't like run in and to the room and attack
Move.
us.
It'll
Like,
probably
maybe it's programmed
Hmm.
to not move at all. It'll just let us kill it from range. I don't know.
maybe we need to make a barricade.
We have one.
You had one, but you blew it up.
I know. I think we need a new one.
Might have made a mistake.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe big mistake was big.
We can come back tomorrow, and I can have better spells prepared.
If
We
we,
might
Can
have
we
to
come
go
back
to
tomorrow?
If it's still here.
we can just
All right.
sleep in
The
here.
other solution
and then-
is we just dimension door
That's true. We could sleep in
over
here.
here.
Yeah.
That's our other
Dimension
solution.
door on the other side of the wall.
We don't have that
Sleeping in
spell
here
yet.
might be a bad idea because the portal might close and then we're stuck.
That's true too.
Only for like 26 days if it's
Hmm.
based on moon
Less
cycle.
than that. It was
What's moon cycle? I thought it was like 26 days.
a
What
full
spells
moon
did you
cycle.
use? You just came in here.
No, he wants.
I just don't have things that are
Changes,
good against
though.
constructs, man. I have like sleep
Oh,
spells
okay.
and like
Well, welcome to
Frickin',
being a wizard, or a sword, or a bard.
Welcome to being a
or-
rogue also.
I don't
Yeah,
know, stuff like
welcome to
that.
having spells. You're never gonna have what you need, so just face it.
Oh yeah, being a rogue is the worst sometimes because they're just like, oh, it's immune to sneak attack. I was
Oh,
like,
I
oh,
can't
cool.
do anything. Oh, I do
Yeah,
1d6
nice.
I can't do
damage.
anything.
Woohoo!
If it's just a
Yeah,
construct,
I'm gonna
though,
go back.
it's
I'm
not...
gonna go back and get a cup of water. I'm ready.
Okay, you got a cup of water.
Okay, we're gonna
Okay.
sneak attack it with water. If you tell me it's immune to being sneak attacks by water, then I'll believe you, but I'll be disappointed.
I mean, it's probably immune to the water.
All right.
let's
Well,
be
before you
honest.
do that, I will
It's magic
inspire
water.
courage and give you a +2.
I am extremely courageous. I
Yes.
splash it with water.
Okay, roll a ranged attack.
Okay.
It's ranged
Do I
touch
take a
attack,
penalty to
probably.
anything? I'll just
Roll
give
a
you
ranged
ranged
attack.
I don't know. Does water have a range increment?
18. I mean, that's pretty
By
close
default,
range.
it'd be 10 probably. So you're probably
You
within
hit it with
the
the
range
water,
increment.
and the water just sizzles off of it.
Steams away.
Did it see it coming? Or did I get sneak attack with my water?
Did it lower its hand? Did the hand come
You got sneak attack, but it's immune.
up?
No!
It's immune to sneak attack, or it's immune to water?
Yes.
Both.
No!
Yeah, we're not. I think our plan at this point is to go die to this thing and then come back here, and the next,
Oh, that's a little dramatic.
and not trigger the trap.
It's not a bad idea.
I'm not gonna
I don't
die.
think we
Are
actually.
we sure it's gonna loop though? Because it's only looped on the island before. I think it might have been just that island where time looped.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know, but I don't
wouldn't.
really
That
wanna
wouldn't be my
risk
plan
death
in
anymore.
character. That's like the thing. I actually don't. I think our party is very, very, very ill equipped to handle this if it's immune to sneak attack and immune to
Yeah.
mind affecting stuff. Like we have like
Because I
nothing that
can't
works
deal-
against it.
All the damage. But it's
Uh,
immune to water!
yeah, I can't do anything
Plus, we have no money.
other than just harm it from ranged.
Let's not forget
It's
that
immune
part.
to money.
How the hell is it
Well,
immune to fucking
can
sneak
you
attacks?
fix
You know
anyway?
what? You know what?
The-
Hold on. So its arm is still up. What happens if I try and put my foot in the next square?
Uh-oh.
It attacks you.
It
Well, actually, I tell
swings
everyone to
down at
step
your
back.
foot.
No. Well, first I tell everyone to step back. I want to try something. And we saw what happened the last time I tried
Like
something.
further than I
no.
am right now.
A little bit further back.
All right, go around the corner, I guess.
Hmm. Do I need to back up more? Here, I'll.
How is this thing immune to sneak attack? What the hell?
All right,
Is
I'm
it
gonna put my
amorphous?
foot in the door, or like a little bit past the door.
I don't know. I wasn't really given the info.
So like it swings at your leg. Do you pull your leg back in time?
Yeah.
It misses.
Stop that.
Because
Stop swinging
constructs
my leg.
normally have like aren't immune to sneak attacks, so it's not because it's a construct if that's why. It would have to be for some other
Are
reason.
they really not?
They aren't in Pathfinder, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay, that's
sneak
why. I
attack
was gonna say
Because-
that's like the number one thing I think of as being immune to sneak attack.
Yeah, no, constructs and undead are both like no longer immune to sneak attacks because the reason they justify that in Pathfinder is they say they do still have like
You're breaking
structural
off
weak
parts.
points, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That makes
So like
sense.
the only things that are immune to sneak attack are things that are like amorphous, for example, usually, or something like something that like has
They have to have no anatomy.
Right.
or if they have no anatomy, yeah.
Gotcha.
But like so like
Or some other special
oozes are immune to
features,
sneak
yeah.
attacks are like the most common thing you'll run into at low levels.
Elementals.
But yeah, sometimes the things
Yeah.
will have special. Yeah, sometimes you'll run into things that have special features that make them immune to sneak attack too. But
Okay.
Who knows?
with some like if we know this thing, like that's what I'm curious. Like, why is it immune to sneak attack? Can we tell?
It
Well, he
looks like
just
it's
threw
made of
water
fire
at
and
it.
it's pre-programmed. Like
Okay,
it's made entirely of fire, but in the form
so
of
it
the bear.
has. Got you. So basically it's amorphous, effectively.
Yeah.
That's fair. Is it even like corporeal? Like if it's made out of fire, it doesn't have a physical form, right?
I mean, fire's physical.
Sort of. I mean,
You can hit fire.
Well, like a fire elemental is.
a fire elemental, yeah, but like
If it's just fire.
I'm just trying to imagine if it's literally made out of fire and you swing a sword
You
at it, is
swing
it
a
actually going to
sword.
do anything? Or is it going to effectively work as a corporeal and like the fucking sword just goes through it and doesn't do anything? Like the fire just moves around your sword.
Right.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't even know if we
guess
can
don't know.
can fight this thing. Like I don't know that we actually can physically fight this thing. I don't know if we actually have the ability.
Yeah, I'm kind of there with you right now. I was trying to see if we could if I could run by it, what would happen?
Yeah, I was gonna say we could try and like distract it and sneak by or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Can I find like a rock or something?
There's some books that are burnt over in this room.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a burned book and throw it right in this corner right here.
So it looks like it swings at the book as it's going through the air, and it's like the ashen book is now no more.
Guys, I got an idea. I need 2 books.
And figure out if it has combat reflexes.
Hell yeah. 2-weapon fighting, boys!
Oh my god, two weapon fighting.
Yeah.
It's like you were built for this.
I know. I'm gonna
we're
grab
gonna get
2
two.
books, and I'm gonna throw them in different corners of the room. Low to the ground, so it's harder for it to reach.
Wait, don't you have to film like both where they're both in reach of him for you to find out?
I want to see if it moves over to the one it can't reach.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like it throws an attack at one of the books, and then it throws an attack at the other book.
Oh no, that's
Which
combat
may or may
reflexes.
not be because of combat reflexes.
No, we can't do this now. This
Yeah,
thing
we
has
can't fight
everything.
This thing.
It has combat reflexes now too, so we can't even run past it.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Yeah.
Maybe we should flush it down the toilet and it'll think
I mean,
it's excrement.
Technically, even with combat reflexes, if you just make it take enough attack opportunities, eventually it runs out of its dex bonus. Like, you know.
So everyone hold
You
a
could
book
try
and
3
throw it
books.
at the elemental as we run by, and try and run
Clearly.
in and go around.
All right, we're not really going anywhere with this. Let's think.
No,
Something
this is
else.
the plan. It works.
What are we gonna get out of it though? We're gonna run around the
We-
room and do what?
No, to
there's
the
a
next
door
room.
on the other side,
Yeah, there's something in this corner over here.
and this thing seems unable to move, seeing as we're just
Hopefully
standing here
it's-
talking.
Hopefully, it's just an open archway that we can run through. Because if it's a door that's like trapped,
If it was a door that
like,
requires a strength check, we'll die.
I mean, that's probably the case. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
yeah, probably.
I
don't
feel
know.
like
I don't
we
think.
need to back up and not do what we're doing right now.
Well, so here are our options. We either deal with getting past the fire elemental, or we don't do anything because that's the only thing that's the only place we can
That's
go.
the only thing that's
Yeah.
in front of us right now. Yeah.
Right.
There's no other route we can go.
Or
We've already
we can
explored
come
everything else.
back on the
In a month.
If we can come back.
not even
in
a
a
month.
month, yeah.
Not even that long. Because it's a full moon right now, right? And they heard that when there's no moon, that it might.
To be
Okay,
fair,
so
Nobody could send us somewhere else.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a couple possibilities. It could send us somewhere else. It could be that the rumor was just wrong.
Well, then this isn't the library.
I'm healing myself to
because
full
if it's gonna
while
send
we're
you to
waiting.
random places, like how can we be sure that we're even at the right
I'm-
place?
Pretty sure this isn't the Library of Alexandria.
Right, and I'm pretty sure it's not likely gonna send us somewhere else. Or else we just got lucky and just happened to get the library this time, I guess. I don't know. That's janky if you ask me, but I don't want to die. So I'm not going to go into that room. I'm pretty sure that door is going to be locked or hard to open, so you're probably going to have to take some blows from it. So one way or another, we're going to have to fight this thing, and I don't have any resources other than screaming at it, and that's not going to do a whole lot.
I need a hose.
I can't make a hose. I was thinking about that. I was like, if
So,
we could
I
like
can still
prestidigitate
try and
things,
curse
but
this
we
thing.
can't. We don't have anything like that.
By the way, it's
could
a
try and curse
permanent
it.
curse.
I mean,
But
I don't
so
know.
the thing with curse is I can invent my own curse, but it can't be any more powerful than the examples given.
Can you curse it to not have combat reflexes?
Can I? I mean, I could curse it to lower its dex by 6.
We could curse
I
it to
think
lower its
might
dex
help,
by 6.
Pluto DC.
which would effectively lower its attack and its
Okay.
number of attacks from combat reflexes, potentially. The other option, the example here is each turn it has a 50% chance to act normally, otherwise it takes no action, but I don't think that matters because it's the attack opportunities that'll get us.
No, if it can't act on a round that it can act, then it can't make attacks of opportunity.
Oh.
So as long as it's still flat-footed.
So that might be good.
Well, no. If it has combat reflexes, it can take attack of opportunities while flat-footed. But we don't know if
But
that's...
not if it couldn't act the previous round?
If you can't act, you can't act.
It all depends.
Like, attacks of opportunity are still acting in the round. Like, the round isn't only your turn. It's the entire round.
So I could do that and we could go on a 50-50.
Yeah. Let's do it. If you
It's
can
either
do
that or I lower its dex. I can try and lower its dex by 6, its speed and
No,
agility.
we don't need to lower its dex. That's not going to do us anything.
I feel like that's the more consistent one because it potentially lowers its number of attack opportunities and it's to hit.
To hit? No. This is
Alright, well, we'll just go with the
this
big
is gonna be a
50-50 then.
strength-based.
Whatever, 50-50. So I'm gonna try and cast Bestow Curse on it.
Hey, what happened to Pluto?
Okay, how are you touching it?
Yeah, Pluto's not
With
here
my
in the
body.
thing.
Huh.
With your body?
Yeah. And this is gonna stay back. I've learned keep my bat safe.
Okay.
Wait, what do
As you get closer, it raises its arm.
Oh god.
Yeah, whatever. We're gonna die anyways.
Oh god. Dan, is that where you want to stand? Gene?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Roll
gonna
a good
make an
attack,
attack
at
on you. Give me a second real quick before you make your
Yeah,
attack.
that's fine. I'm just rolling it now, but yeah, he gets to attack first.
The 17 hit.
Oh yeah, I'm a caster. Come on.
Okie dokie.
I mean, it's not like he's gonna one-shot me.
Make me a reflex save. Take 9 damage. Oh, you
Oh.
don't catch on fire. Okay, you touch it. What kind of save is this?
It is a will save. DC.
Okie dokie.
DC 18. Unless I have drive. Yeah, 20. DC 20. Because I have double spell focus, Delio, and greater spell focus.
He fails.
Whoa! Guys, let's go!
Where?
So that was
I like
And
the
go ahead and roll
door.
wait. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we have to roll initiative.
I can't do anything.
I can't believe that worked.
Yeah,
It
but...
didn't work yet, man. Oops. Well, I get 1404. Hey, I rolled the same thing again!
There you go.
Didn't even have to type it myself. Where did Poruto go?
I don't know, but I'm so
He rage quit, I guess. I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure he's like,
only he's allowed to be
screw
a
this
Debbie
elemental.
Downer.
I'm out.
He's like, Mantis put an impossible monster in front of us. There's
Well,
nothing we can do about it.
Well,
the problem is
there's
that
nothing
well,
really we can do.
if it's a time-based event, we can't like sleep and prepare proper spells, and there was no way to know something like this was coming.
Yeah,
Right, like,
welcome
that's the
to
problem.
Normal. That's normal though.
Hey, Mantis, can you add me to the tracker? Because I forgot to select my token.
It's like it can't.
Or rather, I thought
sleep.
I did, but it was on the other
It can't
thing.
be mind affected, and it can't be blinded. Probably, maybe it can be, but there's no way I'm setting my bat up to it to try and blind it. So it just completely is immune to my character. You know, besides the one curse spell I had prepared.
Well, let's try to
How high
run
is the
by it.
ceiling in here, Mantis?
In this room, it's about 20 feet.
So wait, I could be flying right now. I forgot about that. I could have sent Innis to scout ahead. Assuming he can't reach the ceiling.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna step around this thing, and then I'm gonna
Oh
open
wait,
the
it's not
door.
your turn, is it?
No, but it's
Okay.
gonna happen. I'll be successful.
It's
on the
gonna be
first
a
try.
strength check.
I'm gonna
100%.
roll I'm gonna roll a 1, and I'll have a result of -1, which will cause the door to move in my direction.
That's the. I'm
No,
putting
it's a
$5
push door, not a pull
on that. So
door.
what's gonna happen?
So what are we gonna do about Pluto? Should I, like, message him? Can somebody message him?
Let's see. How long have we been playing?
Yeah, I don't have his number.
2.5 hours.
I don't have his number, I don't think.
I'm pretty sure you
If
do,
there's
Zergarium.
like power go out or something.
I'm pretty
Or
sure
Secret does.
Secret does.
No.
Maybe his power is up because he's off of Discord too.
I mean, it's Discord,
For his
so
internet.
I wouldn't be
went out.
surprised if he just rage quit Discord.
Like, I have no idea how his character works at all.
The behavior of what happened.
Dude, let me do
Just
it.
cast spells,
Vent
right?
will
Hold on.
insta disconnect you if you lose connection, and he slowly left Roll20. So the good chances is that either he lost connection altogether or his computer's off. Because Pluto would, if he raged, he would just walk away and leave things open. Because he does that all the time. He leaves things open. Like, he's always in Fantasy
No, he
Ground. When
definitely
you guys
lost
all
power.
when you guys all leave, like, he's still in Fantasy Grounds, like, almost every time.
What's weird is why I guess he doesn't have the phone Discord app. Because that's what I would do. Is I would message on Discord on phone.
Well, I don't know.
I completely forgot about phone Discord app.
Oh yeah.
I use that all the time to check if we're having session or not at work.
Reasonable. I mean, it makes a fine messenger. It just does not do voice.
Oh, I would
well at
not
all.
use it for voice.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
I've done it
no.
once and it was not fun.
Yeah, we had
Oh.
some
But
weird
for
thing
messaging,
happen.
yeah.
We had some weird thing happen back
His
in.
character's probably not.
I don't
easy to
remember
play.
what raid it was in WoW, but our raid leader could not get Discord to work on his PC, so he ran it from his phone. It was the most
Just have her
miserable
delay her
experience.
action.
Okay, we'll do that. Liam, it's your turn.
Sensing a fight coming, or at least an altercation, he's going to cast Divine Favor on himself.
Okay.
And
Good
he's going to
plan.
move and pull out his club.
Mm.
Says,
Trasa
"Oh,
is
you've got
delayed
it
until
angry
Pluto
now."
gets back. Jacob.
Is the door behind me open?
Right behind you, yeah.
No, the
This one over here? This is
Yeah, that
Portcullis.
door.
Oh no. There's
hate
another
this game.
portcullis. It's fine.
I hate
Move
it.
back into the hallway, and I'm just gonna trigger it, and it'll blow up in my face, and I'll dodge it.
Okay. Oh man.
I will probably die. Whatever, we're gonna die. That's all there is to it.
Just move back, and I'm gonna try and trigger the trap on the inevitable trap on the portcullis.
You want to do it?
Yeah. I
You
have
want me to
evasion.
like? Okay, so I'll move back.
Are you
Somewhere?
going
I
to
don't know
move back,
where.
or are you going to withdraw back?
I'll withdraw.
Okay, you withdraw back.
I'll go back to like Ennis, because I think you have to withdraw in a straight
Okay.
line.
Jane.
I am going to do my best to not get hit, and then put my
Are
hand
you
on this
tumbling?
portcullis.
Hey.
Yeah, see, there he
Hey.
is.
I don't know.
I told you he didn't hate Discord that much.
What? What did Discord have to do
We
with
are all
anything?
saying you
No,
rage quit Discord.
I don't know why.
My
Discord-
Are you
internet went
tumbling,
out.
Jane?
What?
Are you tumbling?
We're on vent right now.
Yes, I am
I
tumbling.
know. That's
Oh,
why I
that's
was
right.
like,
But
that's-
Okay,
you
roll
got
your
Discord.
acrobatics check.
Sidurium's distracted. His joke was not good.
Whatever.
Does that overcome its CMD? It does not overcome its CMD.
Oh,
It'll
wow.
make an attack on you.
That's like not
Wait,
a
did it
bad
get to
roll
act?
either. I think
In
it's 'cause
this
it's
round,
new
it has
round.
gotten to act.
Oh no, it's a disaster.
In this round, it's gotten to act.
It has combat for reflexes. It can attack even if flat-footed, probably.
Oh,
You take
true.
5 damage. Go ahead and make me a reflex save.
Oh no, he was cursed, right? He had like a 50%.
He is cursed.
chance,
Yeah.
Pluto, I curse him so he has a 50% chance to not be able to act in every round.
You are not
Well,
on
that's-
fire.
I am caught
Well,
on
that's pretty
fire.
good.
Jeez.
You are
That's
not
an
on
ex-
That's
fire.
the
No,
best
you
I can do.
I am going to try and open this portcullis. Oh, okay. Not
Okay.
on fire. Not on What
It does
happens
not
when I
blow
touch
up in your face like the other one.
Damn it!
Oh darn! No.
Would you like to make a
a?
strength check?
I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's 17.
Yeah, that's not quite enough.
Uh-oh. Can I like,
Trasa.
try and... Can I what's the portcullis made out of?
It's made out of wood.
Okay,
Wouldn't
guys,
you
I'm gonna
like
try.
to know?
I'm gonna try and bait
Hey,
it to
hold up a
attacking
minute.
the portcullis behind me.
Did
You
we
didn't get to
roll
go,
initiative at some
Pluto.
point?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
we
did, Pluto, while you were disconnected.
Okay, because Connell would need to roll initiative as well, and then I have a teamwork feat with him too. So
He can go on your
We had
initiative.
you delay your turn.
No,
You beat
why?
us.
Why would I do that if I have a trade initiative teamwork feat? Come on now. It's
Well,
basically
because
just
you're
taking away a feat.
next, anyway.
All right, well that's not gonna matter. I'm not gonna trade with him, but All right, I don't know. What was the plan? I was DC'd, so I don't know what we're doing.
We don't have one.
Try and open the door.
We're trying to open this other portcullis.
The plan is to just keep anyone from dying.
Yeah, and to somehow
Um,
get to the other side. However, that is no plan. We do not have a plan for that. The plan backfired.
Okay.
The plan was to trigger the trap, and it backfired. It did not trigger.
It did not trigger.
Yeah.
Well, I
There's
don't
no
know
trap
that
on
there's.
this portcullis. I'm sorry. Like, this was all made in advance. Like, your plan is excellent. There's been traps on, like, almost every door, but not on this one.
Not on this one.
What's it right?
I
Because
don't
what's gonna
know
happen? What's
that
gonna
I
happen
can
is I'm going to
specifically do
bait.
anything here.
I'm gonna bait the elemental into attacking me, but he's actually gonna hit the portcullis.
Okay, I'm going to cast Touch of Gracelessness, and I'm going to have the charge go to Connell, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Raya.
Alright. I was gonna do something. What was I gonna do? Oh. Gee. Golly jeepers. Okay.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
Yeah. I start singing.
You
And I
start
move up.
singing.
All right.
Oh, we're doing Twitch things already?
Yeah, and everybody gets a +2.
Hakuna Matata.
This thing gets to roll to see if it goes this turn. 1 through 50, it does not. 51 through
It's-
100, it does.
It's gonna
I just
go,
rolled
and then it's gonna
A 2 on a
investigate.
D2, it goes. It does not act this turn.
Oh,
Yay!
yay.
Connell.
Let's see here. Connell can move up next to him. He's gonna do that. And he's gonna
Okay.
he's gonna attempt an attack. This could end up going terribly, but I'm gonna try
Yeah, I
it.
don't think we've attacked it
Um,
yet. But yeah.
Yeah, well, part of why this could end up going terribly is he's doing a physical attack, like with a slam, so he might have to like make a reflex save or some shit. I don't know. We'll see.
True.
That
It is
hits.
fast.
Okay, so does 6 damage, and he's gonna also deliver since he had to charge for a touch spell. That's gonna get delivered. So,
So he does need to make a reflex save.
okay. Shit, I should have stayed on that sheet then. Okay, his reflex is pretty deep. Okay, and then
He does not catch fire.
the spell effect will be Touch of Gracelessness will do, it's a Fortitude? Yeah, Fortitude, DC 15 Fortitude save. This is a transmutation spell. Also does allow for spell resistance. And then
It looks like it failed. What does it do?
it's going to do some dex damage to it.
Okay.
For 2 caster levels. So this is going to be +2. So it takes 4 dex damage. And also, if it moves more than half speed, it falls prone. And that's it. This lasts for 5 rounds.
Okay.
Well, this is actually not dex damage. This is just a penalty to dex of 4. So actually, it's
Okay.
a little bit better. It's a little bit better than dex damage. But anyway, yeah. That'll be my turn. That's Connell's turn.
Liam.
I'm gonna move in over here. I look at Jane and I tell her to get that door open or something. And I look back to the bear and I shout, "Simmer down now!"
Simmer down now.
And I'm gonna smack it with my club.
Okay. Oh, you crit it.
Baby, what?
And not all of that damage goes
What?
through, but most of it does.
Can it be
Ooh.
crit?
Wait, no, you rolled an 11.
Oh.
Why is it green?
No, it cannot be crit. And yeah, why does an 11?
Why is an 11
I
a
don't
critical
Hey.
threat?
It's a very
I
important
thought he
number.
was I thought he got like a nat 20 with 0 strength and 0 anything. BAB.
No, but he
Yeah.
does hit it, and about half of that damage goes through.
Yeah.
What is this 3/5? Where like keen and improved critical stack?
I think I had whatchamacallit.
I think you
I
had coup
had
de
set
grace
the
something
crit
last
to
time.
1, and I coup de grace the dog, the Pugwampy.
Oh yeah. Wow, that was a while ago.
It's just been that long since I've attacked.
Yeah.
Well,
Jacob.
Boy, who wants Ennis the Bat to die again?
You do, apparently.
You're gonna lose your
Apparently-
shaman powers if you keep sacrificing your familiars.
I mean, he did last time too, for a little while. It just,
What can I
yeah, it might be
do?
harder to find a
But
bat
he's gonna be an
for in this
ex-shaman.
dungeon. He's gonna actually
I'll
like
cast
lose.
Cure Light Wounds on my bat.
Okay.
8 heal. And then I'll move back here even further and say, yell whenever the door is open. Otherwise, I'm staying out of its, threat.
Wish Knife tells Jane that I think I might be able to make this thing bleed.
Well, okay, fine. I'll probably be better at stabbing it than I will be at opening something with my strength.
Mantis might just roll ones for like the next 3 rounds. It's possible.
I'll 5-foot step over here and tell Liam, you're stronger than me. You try and open the door. And then I'll try and stab the bear twice.
Stabby, stabby bear time.
Yeah.
That hits.
First
That
is
hits
wish knife,
too.
second one is regular ass knife.
And it looks like you deal about 8 damage.
Awesome. 2 of the bonuses from Bardic stuff, so I don't know if
Right.
that's... 2 of the damage on each of them is...
You have
from,
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Rhea
you
is
have-
bardic.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was reduced or not.
I am
Or if that's a
screaming
different bonus.
more than seeing, but hey, whatever.
No, that's in there.
Okay.
Trasa.
Okay. I think for my next trick. Actually, I don't know if I really have much I can do here at this point. I'm going to delay for now.
Okay. Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue the performance and
Jacob. Oh, never mind. Never
yeah,
mind.
move
Hmm.
Nothing.
and
Mm.
I'm gonna shout at it and see if that does anything.
Okay.
Let's see, what is my range touch? That's not too. Wait, no, I don't need to do a range touch. This is just the Sonic one. The not so good one. Where the frick is it? I think it's just 1d6. Oh, it's 1d4 plus 5. Okay. So it's going to take half unless it counts as an object. But it
Okay.
probably not. Probably not. Oh, fuck.
Looks like you deal 6 damage to it.
Nice.
Wait, no.
No.
It takes half. It looks like you deal 3 damage to it.
Nice. Oh, I didn't have my bardic performance in there, so 2 more.
You deal 1 more damage to it.
I guess I had to make my performance linger on that, so that was lingering.
This thing. It gets to roll to see if it acts.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
It does not act.
0 whammies.
Yes!
Connell.
This is the best curse I've ever done in my life.
Alright, I'm gonna have Trassa take her turn now, right before Connell.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have her move up and cast shield on him. And that'll be her turn. And then for Connell, he's gonna 5-foot step. I don't know if he can be flanked. I know he's immune to sneak attack, but I don't know if he can be flanked or not. So I'll just roll as though I don't have flank, and
Okay.
and then if he does, you can just adjust as needed.
Add 2.
Yeah. So Connell is going to full attack action.
Sure thing. That hits.
Hold on 1 second. I have to go attend
No,
to
that one does not
mischievous
hit.
stray kitten.
It looks like you do a little bit of damage.
It does count as magic. And then if I need a reflex save as well, there it is.
You do, and he does not catch on fire. Liam.
I'm gonna keep smacking it with my club.
Okay, go ahead and smack it with your club. That hits.
I smack.
Most of the damage goes through.
That's my turn.
Jacob.
So I remembered now that I have a thing that I can
You
do.
have a thing?
So I'm going to do it.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Where is it?
Good job.
This one. So I will. It's just a 30 feet thing. So I'll move over here, and I'm gonna evil eye this thing.
Oh no! It seems to be immune to this effect as it has no mind.
Oh, is evil eye a mind affecting?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a mind
Oh.
affecting effect.
I didn't know that.
Well,
I've
now
never
you
used
know.
it before. Rip.
Now you know. You didn't use a spell though.
Yeah.
True.
At least
It's
you didn't. You just
free.
lose an action. If you weren't going to do
Yeah, I
anything
mean,
else
I knew it
anyway,
was immune to
doesn't
mind
matter.
affecting. I just didn't know that evil eye was a mind affecting thing. It's just a hex.
Well,
It's not
Mhm.
a spell.
learn.
Yeah. I learned.
Yeah.
So that's it for
Ah,
me. And
I think
and this will
we've-
stay back
we've
here,
got it
actually, out of the
cornered,
way, 'cause
boss.
I'm scared.
You've got
I
this.
would like to attack it. Twice. Oh, Terry, stop. No. Stop. Terry keeps trying to go after my mouse.
Is Terry your cat?
He's one of my cats.
Well, cats do like mice, so.
I know. He was just knocking things off desks a second ago. So hold on. Do I get flank here or no?
Just roll the number
Um,
without flank.
Okay, I'll just roll it without.
Do the
flank.
number without flank, and tell me which one's Wish Knife.
Wish knife is always first.
Wish Knife is first. You get flank, and you actually get half of flank, and you get half of sneak attack damage on Wish Knife.
Ooh.
Wish Knife helps you defeat things in extraplanar spaces.
Those are some good sneak attack dice.
That is some big sneak attack damage dice. Okay, so that is
I'm starting
things
to
not
think it's
looking
just
too
a
hot.
I'm
I
starting
mean,
to
it
think
is
I just
hot,
do
but
better
it's
against
starting to
infant
look
things.
colder.
Perfect. Now somebody get it with the cup of water. Finish it off.
You've learned something new about Wish Knife. Ryan.
I guess my performance is lingering this round, and I'll do the same thing. Let me add in the modifier this time. Shout at it. What's with these ones? Dang it.
Shout, let it all out.
Okay, let's see if it can actually do anything.
1. Yes!
Nope. Nope. This thing's not doing anything. Okay, Trasa.
MVP right
Oh
here.
my god.
I'll 5 foot. Well, actually, I'm gonna delay till after Connell this time.
See,
Connell
Pluto's
goes.
not
Connell goes attacks.
impossible.
That hits. That also hits. Okay.
Reflex saves. And then for Tross's turn, she'll 5-foot step, and if it's still up, and telekinetic projectile it.
Okay.
This probably is not very going to be very useful, but my ranged attack is +6, but I'm firing into melee, so only +2. I miss. All right, that's my turn.
You miss. Liam.
He goes again, like taking like these big long swings, like he's swinging a bat with his club at the creature.
Sure thing. That hits.
And that's my
Jacob?
turn.
I don't really want to be this guy, but I'm gonna do it anyways. You had me roll a knowledge on this, and you gave me the impression that it's a construct. Is there confirmation that this is a construct, or no?
Yeah, we knew that.
You rolled too low on your knowledge check to get that information at this point in time. Perhaps if you consult the book and spend some time, you'll be able to figure out what this thing is.
Well, I have a reason for asking, but I'll Discord.
Sure.
But yeah, go ahead and continue.
I'm going to walk up and melee touch this thing with this class feature.
Okay. And roll me
I
a
don't have
touch
the damage
attack.
built in for some reason. Oh, maybe that's why. Attack, melee. Meh?
That'll hit its touch.
Yes.
I feel like this is just like a elemental, but with different traits than what a normal Pathfinder elemental would have. Which is
1d4.
totally reasonable.
Wait, 1d4 plus 1 per 2 levels? Does that mean it's like magic missile, where it's like 2d or 2d4 plus
I mean,
2?
we are in a
or
custom setting.
No. It means that it's 1d4
plus 1
plus-
per level.
plus 1 per
That's-
2 levels. Plus, so you're at
Yeah.
level 5, so it's plus 2. So it's a d4 plus 2.
Damn, that's low. But for a fairly free thing, oh, I max rolled it.
Nice.
Okay. Does it get to make a save against this?
I
No,
don't
okay.
see it in the text, so no.
What's the name of the spell?
Jane.
Touch of the Grave. It's part of the
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
it's your
class
ability.
feature.
spirit.
Hey, Secret, do you still have Bardic thing up?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't supposed to uncheck it. And that was yes to flank last round, correct?
Yes,
Just
flank.
for the purpose of just for the purposes of adding in numbers.
You get half of flank on Wish Knife only.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm just gonna
Oh.
roll it normally.
That'll hit. And you
like
down
I said
this
before,
thing.
first is okay.
And the fire like
Yay!
evaporates, and you see a fairly sizable ruby.
Oh, take it.
You're
hold on,
right there.
hold on. Roll to search the ruby for traps before touching it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I think I've learned
We
my
back
lesson
away.
from that door.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move my character, but I'll back away while he checks it.
The ruby does not appear to be trapped.
I'm gonna touch it.
You touch it, it's warm to the touch.
Guys, this ruby is warm to the touch. I'm
It's
not sure
very
if there's...
it's actually very hot, but it's not like it's not hot enough to burn you.
Well, it just came from that fiery creature.
Yeah, I wonder if
No
it'll
shit,
cool down.
Sherlock.
We'll see. If it, well, cools down. Anyone want to help me with this portcullis? Connell?
Connell
try.
will. If you ask Connell to do it, he'll try. Well, he's not very strong either, technically.
Oh, he's not.
No,
No,
so
he's
Liam with the old man.
He's got a positive strength score, though.
That's better than me.
Yeah, you
It's
try.
made of wood.
do
You
that.
guys can beat this thing down if you'd like.
No, we really can't. It's impossible.
Have you seen our strength rolls?
Like, you can make attacks at it.
Guys, I think we have to go back now. We can't
Guys,
keep
yeah,
having-
we need a battering ram.
This is a really impossible challenge.
The real
here.
impossible task is.
Portcullis is OP.
I mean, the person said, I encourage you to make
I'll
a
attempt
caster
to.
character. It's like, why do you guys know have strength?
Why is everybody's strength so bad? I don't get it.
I just encourage casters, that's all.
Why didn't one of you make a
Try.
muscle wizard?
If I had realized everyone was encouraged to make casters, I would have played a muscle wizard.
I have.
I've been
good
wanting to
strength,
play
what are
one
you talking about?
forever.
I start shouting at the door with my word strike.
I don't want to break
Okay.
the door down though.
You
Right,
this
yeah,
does
starting
full
to break the
damage.
door down.
Alright. Ray is just screaming at the door and it's just bursting into pieces. How many more rolls
I'm
do I
over
need?
here.
Let's see. That's 9.
You're gonna
so
need
it's
some more
18.
rolls. You're gonna need at least
Jeez,
one more
Coddle.
roll.
Some people are really
This
weird,
is a
aren't
really
they?
strong fucking door.
You break down the door.
Okay, for performances.
Connell shrugs.
Alright.
I believe this portcullis had 30 HP and 5 hardness.
Yeah. I got lots of performances. I just needed to mark those. Okay. Doors open.
Doors open.
You're welcome.
Here's a hallway.
Oh, great.
I mean, thank you, actually, though. I'll step into the hallway. I'm going to be super careful and peer around this hallway thing.
Oh, you should roll perception with that super carefulness.
Yeah, you're gonna need to roll perception at everything you're being really careful at.
Okay.
Don't see anything down this hallway.
Alright, next hallway.
I mean, it does look like it continues.
Well, yeah,
same
but I
thing
want to
here.
make sure
You
nothing's
don't-
trying to sneak around the other way from me. What if something was right here and we walked down this hallway and it ambushed us?
Yeah.
Crisis
You don't
averted.
see anything down there.
Okay.
It also looks like it curves around.
Oh my goodness, everything curves. Okay, well, I'll peer around this one.
This, like
You
I was
found
saying, it
another
looks-
fountain.
This looks
Ooh.
definitely like a randomly generated, like, donjon dungeon to me.
Message in the middle.
Probably is, let's be honest. Granted, with stuff that Mantis, like, probably designed himself otherwise, like the actual encounters. But the map,
No, this is
Yeah.
a grand library. What? Can't you tell?
I think it's gonna spell out words when it's done.
Yeah.
I've seen me some
SOS,
donjon
send help!
dungeons, and this is definitely a donjon dungeon.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over this way now that we found another fountain and peer around
Mm.
this hallway.
Wait,
Not
we
very
don't want to
good at that
investigate
one.
this fountain?
I mean, I do,
I-
but on the other
I
hand...
go and it's a magic fountain, right? Detect magic.
Yeah, you're detecting some magic.
I spellcraft the fountain.
It looks like there's a font of endless water built into this fountain.
Okay, we
Decanter
just
of
had to
endless
check.
water.
Because it could have been it could have been like something like,
Portal.
if you drink from this fountain, you will have the effects of bless for 1 minute or something like
Oh.
that. So you never know. You gotta check. You gotta check for these sort of things.
Except for not in Secret's game unless she tells you to.
Yes, this
What's
this
it
is a Donjon map, but I have put my own spin on it.
Alright, well, apparently real life is spooky too, because I just got a message from a deactivated account at work.
That is spooky.
Alright,
Is that
well,
like kind of the equivalent of like when your dead grandma calls you or something?
I guess so.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, she
Okay.
quit like 2 months ago.
Huh.
I mean, this is the time they're normally in the office, so I'm not terribly surprised I get a message around now. But not
Wait,
from a
what's going on
deactivated
here? Is this a
account.
dead end, huh? Yeah,
Yeah,
dead
so
end?
that.
Oh no,
Oh
we've
no.
finished the dungeon
I'd like to
already.
perceive. I'd like to perceive.
No, this is the end of
Okay,
the
you
dungeon.
perceive.
I perceive. Do I find any
you think
switches?
there might be a secret door here.
Okay, is there a bookcase?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, I'm gonna try and rotate it.
It it's
The only problem is I have 7 strength.
Oh no.
you actually like you actually think that there's there's something like if you take the burnt books off, there might be a secret door
Uh-huh.
behind
Oh,
there.
okay,
That,
well, I'd like to try
like,
taking the burnt books off.
you take the burnt books off, and you also see that this is trapped.
Oh, no.
Well, I'd like to disarm the trap.
Nice. Maybe.
Not bad.
Maybe nice.
I want to get the ability that lets me disarm traps as I trigger them.
Can't
That
you take a
sounds rad.
10 on disarming traps?
I know in older editions you can't. I don't know about Pathfinder, and that's not something I thought to look up.
I know you can't take 20s on everything, but I think
Does
you
that
can take
hit your
10s on
flat-footed
everything.
touch? No, not flat-footed. Does that hit your touch?
Hold on. Hey, you know about danger sense?
Yeah.
No, it does not hit my touch.
An arrow of acid zooms past your face.
Oh my god.
This place is literally the worst.
Is it? Is
It's
it
a
though?
trap.
Can we talk about my
Well,
danger sense
no,
coming in
it's-
for me?
I have to admit, it isn't as bad as the fucking dungeon that the other party probably just left.
Yeah.
That dungeon was probably worse. So far.
And so you open up
Yeah.
into this room.
Oh.
Okay. I have no into this room.
Huh.
I'd like to search this door for traps, I guess. Perceive.
That was kind of neat how you did that.
Like to
This door
perceive
does
this
not
door.
appear to be trapped.
Does it open in or out?
It looks like it opens out.
Are you in or out?
Okay, well, I'd like to check the other door for traps too.
Okay.
That one's not so good. This is the one that's trapped, guys.
You don't see any traps.
Alright, guys, which way do we want to go? I didn't find any traps.
Mm.
What's in
Top
this
is a
room
1,
anyway?
bottom is 2.
Like what's in the walls? Are there
There's
bookshelves?
more burned books in this room.
Okay.
Okay, top is 1. Stand back, everyone, while I open the door just in case. And then I'll open
Okay,
this
give me a
door.
reflex save.
That's
And
I'd like
you
to evade.
let your hand off like as soon as you touch the knob, and it like bzz. And
This
you
door
evade
is-
and you don't take any
this door
damage.
is weird.
Can you imagine how terrible this dungeon would be if you didn't have a rogue?
Yeah, I don't know. We'd
No.
have a hard time.
Well, I can, but so someone let me know, is there still the trap finding barbarian? I guess it would be a archetype in
And you can open this door
Pathfinder.
now.
because
I don't know.
there's a trap finding version of
Probably.
barbarian in 3.5 where you roll
I'm not
survival
sure.
to find traps,
I wouldn't
and then you
doubt.
make attack rolls to disarm them.
Oh. I don't know if that's a thing in
That's pretty good.
Pathfinder, but it sounds like it should be. I know there's like a few other things, like there's there's other classes that I can get trap finding, but you know what's really funny? Like the archaeologist bard gets trap finding and gets like half their class bonus to disable device, but doesn't get disable device as a class skill, which I always thought was really funny.
You know, we made that mistake once because there's a class called Scout in 3.5, and it does the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, I guess you're right, it's a Scout. They didn't say that they were here to disable any devices.
But they can do it. It's really
no,
it seems
'cause,
really wrong to me that
yeah.
archaeologist doesn't get disable device as a class skill, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much since you get half your class level to disable device. You end up like still being better at disable device than like most anyone else anyway. And you can always take a trait to get it as a class skill, which is what I did when I played archaeologist. I just took a trait and made it a class skill that way.
Well, I'd like to perceive at this door, too.
Okay.
Yeah, that...
Go
I'm
ahead
actually
and
gonna
perceive
move
at
back
this
here.
door.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
This door is a wooden door.
Yeah.
It doesn't appear to be trapped.
Well, back up, everyone, as I try to open this door.
Yeah. Yeah.
It appears to be stuck.
Damn it! Even worse than a trap.
Yeah, like we can handle traps, but doors that are stuck
It's
are
stuck.
pretty
Not
much impossible.
convinced.
There's another door.
I'm giving
Maybe
it
that
another
door's
shot.
not stuck.
Third time's the charm, so I'll fail on the second attempt, and then I'll succeed on the third.
Okay. Yeah, that fails.
I
Oh,
failed
that
on all
still
three, I
fails.
was wrong. Okay, I give up, unless Liam wants to try. Then I'll give it a shot at the other door.
I'll try.
We could just have Rhea
that'll do
shout
it.
the door down
Ooh, 16.
again.
I mean, it does cost
Big
bar
number.
charges, but.
And
Yeah.
you found a pretty big room in here.
Ooh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
What are these things?
Ow!
Oh my god, it's a weeb.
What?
Right in the middle of the room.
Oh no.
We found
Yeah, there's a very strange sort of outfit that's
why.
on this
Oh,
statue.
Guys, we found the ancient Mesopotamian weebs.
Oh my god, why do these exist?
Does the entrance to this room seem trapped?
Go ahead and roll a
rolling it
perception
just-
check.
I'm rolling. It just takes a little while.
This is like we're gonna find
I
out
need
that
to
this
find
fucking
something else to.
the guy who built this, he was like, yeah,
It doesn't appear to be trapped.
Okay, I'd like to walk in this room and investigate
Okay.
this thingamajig.
I'm gonna hang
Okay.
back here.
Do I perceive that, or could I just like roll? Well, I'll perceive it anyway. I perceive the statue.
You perceive a statue.
What seems going on with this statue?
It seems like it's a nice, fancy brass statue.
Does it seem
That
trapped?
brass.
Huh?
Does it seem trapped on my 17?
It doesn't seem trapped.
I'm gonna like touch the statue, see what happens.
Nothing happens.
Oh, I guess
Alright,
I'll
well,
move
time to
more
go. Time to go investigate this weeb over here.
in. We're all just watching him. We're like, I don't want to do it.
I
You're
don't
on
want to
your
do
own,
it
man.
either.
So, this looks like some very strange clothing of some sort.
I think we gotta wear it, right?
Oh.
We?
Mm.
Well, by we I mean
It
you.
doesn't actually look like this. It looks like
Sure.
it's some sort of chain
It's
shirt.
not. Sure, it's not ancient Mesopotamian weebs.
It's just I searched for mannequin and like this came up, so I had to fucking use it.
Of course. So here's my question. Do I think a chain shirt would inhibit my abilities to disable traps and be acrobatic?
It might, if it's not masterwork, it might more than if it's masterwork, but
I
it
don't
won't
want it
inhibit
either
it
way.
by a lot if it does.
I mean, sure, but on the other hand, other people could use it. They're not as affected by that as I am.
That's true. But it doesn't,
So what I'm saying is
it seems
Trasa.
like it's made of some sort of strange material.
Look, it's a magical chain shirt. Probably.
I'll detect magic on it,
guess.
It is magical.
and I'll try to spellcraft it. Wait, you already
Okay.
touched it, right?
Think so?
No,
No,
Did
I
you
didn't.
touch
this
it?
matters.
I didn't touch it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch it yet. I won't spellcraft it. I'll say there is
shame.
magic on it. There is
What
magic
kind of
on it, but I
magic?
don't know if it's safe. I don't know if I don't know. Magic.
That's awful.
I only have
I'll
spellcraft.
cast-
I don't have knowledge arcana.
I'll cast detect magic and try to knowledge the aura. What does this say?
That is
11.
that actually is, in my opinion. I think I do kind of feel like those skills probably should be merged, but yeah, they're not. So
Arcana
I don't
and
actually know
spellcraft?
schools of magic.
Yeah, but
So
they have different
the
purposes.
schools
I don't know. Yeah.
are conjuration.
Conjuration can be iffy, but for the most part, it's not terrible.
But that doesn't make me think it's you're not detecting a magic aura on. Actually, I don't remember. I can't remember what like a +1 chain shirt would detect as, for example.
Oh, those are
who knows?
abjurations, and weapons are evocation.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the weapons are evocation. I knew that. I remembered that one, but because I feel like touching it might be dangerous. Maybe we should just like observe this strange museum, but don't touch. Like look, but don't touch.
Yeah.
That's the rules of the museum.
Right?
On the other hand, if we think it's gonna explode, y'all could just vacate the premises and I can
It would
touch
have
it.
exploded already.
Well, I don't think it's gonna explode. Conjuration. Well, I mean, Trasa doesn't know anything about conjuration, but I don't think it's gonna explode.
It could be another portal, right? I guess. a weird one, but
Ugh.
It could be.
could be.
Who knows?
Conjurations, it can be a number of things. But
What are
usually
you
some
gonna
sort
do
of
with it?
nothing.
This
We're gonna check
try
out the
really
strange
wanna
doors.
touch
sailor
it.
uniform. That's not actually a sailor uniform.
It's totally a sailor uniform.
I kind of really want to touch it.
Are you gonna touch it?
I'm
No,
not
I
going
said I
to.
really want to.
You could follow your dreams if you want.
Well,
But
I
I'm not
prefer to
gonna.
follow my dreams while everyone's a safe distance away in case it blows up. And
What
whatever,
the
I'll touch it.
dragon
Wait,
thingy in the corner.
Yeah. I looked at the dragon thing, it just seemed to be bronze.
Is the dragon magic? Do I detect magic on it?
Dragon's not magic.
Okay. But I mean, maybe the touching the fucking sailor outfit makes
Alright, I'm touching
makes a
the
dragon summon.
board.
Oh god.
And
Okay.
it like starts vibrating a
Oh,
little
shit.
bit, and then all of the links come off of it,
Uh-oh.
and you can see that the links were actually like insects. And then it
What the
comes
fuck?
and give me a fortitude save as it
I'd like to dodge.
comes onto you as a chain shirt.
And you're
I
now
twist
wearing
away.
a sailor outfit. Oh my god.
I want to dodge.
No,
Dodge!
that's actually a feat you can take. If you have evasion, you can take twist away, and it lets you make anytime you have to make a fortitude save, you can make a reflex save instead, and
So
evasion
for-
applies to it.
For the
Kind of
round
awesome.
that it is buzzing around you before it recombines into a chain shirt, you are nauseated.
I'm nauseated in real life,
Of
thank
course. Of course you're nauseated. What the fuck?
But once it reforms, you're fine.
you. Okay, well, this is still extremely gross.
So what does Wish Knife
but-
think? How does he feel?
I'm glad that I
Wish-
didn't
yeah,
touch
yeah.
it.
Yeah, Wish Knife, what's up, bud? What the fuck? What the hell was that?
Mm,
Wish Knife doesn't
it
know.
looks to be
Doesn't
a
know.
piece
Not a
of armor
competitor.
made out of bugs.
Not a competitor. Maybe a friend.
Wish Knife, it's gross.
Great insight, Wish Knife.
Yeah, thanks, Wish Knife. You know what? Whatever. I can't get it off. I don't want to. Is it like it's magical conjuration? Gross. Just gross. That's all I got to say about it.
I mean, are you going to try to take it off?
No, I don't want to touch it because I think they'll bite me.
Okay, then it's on you.
Phew.
Okay.
Alright, well.
It's fine. They're all gonna die when we leave.
So
Oh, I don't
You're
want
wearing a suit of bugs.
this doesn't seem to weigh you down too much. It feels lighter than you would expect a chain shirt to weigh. So in terms of its weight and armor class penalties, it'll act as a mithril chain shirt.
That's good if it wasn't so gross.
I'm gonna keep distance because I don't want to get anywhere near those bugs.
I don't blame you. I don't want to either.
Let me know what
And
it
they looked like they were wasps.
Oh, that's
Oh,
even
no.
worse.
Wait, bats eat wasps. Wait, Google, do bats eat wasps?
Eat mosquitoes.
Oh, bats do eat wasps?
I cannot. So I found the entry for Mithril Chain Shirt, but it does not tell me what the armor bonus is.
It will say in mithril.
Oh, under Mithril.
So if you look
well?
at chain shirt and then you look at special materials mithril.
Oh, I
mithril-
looked up specific magic item because that's what it was saying it was. I thought.
Uh,
4. Okay, I found it.
The larva, not the adults.
Read the last line. The exception is bats who eat flying adults. Bats eat wasps. Confirmed. I expect a +2 circumstance bonus on all attacks
Okay,
for
got it.
my bat to eat a wasp. It's
so
Oh, armor check
dexterity
penalties
bonuses
are
are
reduced
increased
by
by 2,
3.
and armor check penalties are decreased by 3, and it's counted as masterwork. So
Oh, so there's no armor check penalty then. Is that right?
there you
Am I
go.
looking at the right thing? Yeah, okay. Well, this is great if it wasn't so gross.
And it might do other things,
Yeah,
but you
like
guys didn't
evil
spellcraft it
things.
yet.
Other evil things.
Other things. Well, it's on you.
Well, now that it's on him, I guess I'll go spellcraft it.
Please don't remind me that it's on me.
As long as it doesn't jump onto me, and if it does, then I know how to get it back onto you. Haha.
Yeah.
Make you touch it. Alright, +9. Do I know what it does?
So every day, these will absorb the first 20 points of damage the wearer takes. Once that happens, these wasps will swarm around the wearer for 1 round, and you need to make a fortitude save or become nauseated for 1 round. Afterwards, it goes back to working.
Oh, I've
as
seen this
the
item
chain
before.
shirt.
That's honestly really good if it wasn't so gross. Because that's the number one thing I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about this thing. Oh well, maybe I'll get over my fear of bugs.
Out of character, this is a modified Hell Wasp corset.
Oh, what the hell?
Well, it's on my character sheet as bug shirt.
Bug shirt. Lol.
So are you attempting to see for traps here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was just distracted. Rightfully so.
Don't think it's trapped.
Alright, well, everyone
You do
stand
see a
back
keyhole.
anyway. Oh, I see a keyhole?
Alright, I'm standing back.
Alright. If I see a keyhole, I'm not going to bother with it yet. I'd like to look at the other 2 doors.
Oh.
This door doesn't appear to be trapped. You see a keyhole on this one too.
Alright, well, middle
Also
door
doesn't
first.
appear to be trapped.
Since I tried it first, I'd like to try and pick the lock.
Okay. You do, but I mean, you try to pick the lock, but
Uh-huh.
you seem to jam it. Lock
Whoops.
seems to be broken.
Wait, what?
Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Do you do masterwork tools in Pathfinder or no? Or
They
get a
do.
bonus for
Do
having
you have
tools?
masterwork tools?
No, do you get a bonus for having tools at all, though?
You get
do
You
get
have a penalty for not
You don't get a
having
penalty for
tools.
having tools.
Oh, okay. So the
yeah.
opposite. Got it. Never mind then. So,
Oh, you
yeah.
get a bonus for having masterwork tools.
Well, guys, I jammed this lock.
You're a masterwork tool for jamming
Is
the
that-
lock.
I
is
know,
that
right?
door wood?
We'll try another one.
Yep.
Oh, well, no big deal. Let's try another door, though. I will scream at doors as a last resort.
Well, in that case, if I guess I'll try to pick the next lock.
Okay.
That's not a great roll, but we jammed that one too.
It does not open, but it does not break.
Well, let's give it another go, I guess.
That one opens it.
Nice. Everyone stand back. I'm gonna open the door.
I'm standing further back.
Okay. I'm gonna try and open the door.
And you find what looks to be a little treasure room.
Oh. I'd like to perceive traps inside the treasure room. Moving into the doorway.
Okay.
Do I perceive any traps?
You don't perceive any traps.
Alright, well, what's inside this little treasure room?
There's like some pieces of jewelry, a few gems of various sorts.
I shout over to them, guys, look, treasure!
Treasure! I detect magic.
There doesn't seem to be any magic in here.
No treasure.
What are you talking about? Those are all those jewels and things.
Yeah,
Well, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
yeah.
You want to
I'm
do
taking
an
it.
appraise check for me?
Yeah? Got him. Wait, is it trained only?
No, anybody
No.
can do it.
No.
Okay.
It's just your knowledge
You're
of
not
the
exactly
value.
sure how much it's worth, but you think it's above 100 and below 500.
We need Gressel. Gressel can appraise this. Well, something above 100 and below 500. Well, I'm writing it down.
Sure thing. Are you also writing down that big ruby? Do you want to appraise that as well?
Are you putting that stuff in your
no, I'm
bag?
waiting for it to cool down. Well, yeah, no one else seems to be taking it.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of carrying capacity.
I mean, you're talking to someone with 7 strength.
Yeah.
But,
Why don't we come
it's
back for
important
it later,
stuff.
Gene? Just leave it there.
You might not, you're not wrong.
Jay's like, I'm just putting these things in my bag.
I want them, though.
I have this armor on, now the thing.
You should at least make notes of them because I'm not going to remember this stuff.
Oh, no,
this is your
I-
treasure now. It's yours to deal with.
No, I did make notes of it. It's on my sheet.
Okay, good.
Alright, well, everyone stand back. I'm gonna try and open this door.
Oh, yes, yes.
Door opens.
Nice.
Well,
I didn't even
look
have
at
to
it.
roll the hardest kind of check. A strength check.
And there's a bunch of statues of brass dragons in this room.
Oh, God.
Does it look like there's supposed to be one right here?
Well, I don't know.
Nope.
Okay. I thought
Probably
maybe we moved
block
the
the
brass dragon
doorway,
over here.
but-
Here. True. I'd like to check for traps inside that room.
Okay.
This isn't sketchy at all.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
think there's
stay
any
back
traps?
here.
I'm gonna proceed slowly to inspect to this
Okay, now they're
space
far
right
back.
here.
Gene is so brave.
I'm literally wearing bugs.
Yeah.
What else is there to be afraid of?
Right?
What else would I be afraid of?
Magic everywhere and
She's
you're wearing
literally
bugs.
wearing hell wasps.
Yeah.
How big are these statues?
Medium.
Like they're as big as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like
Big
to look at this
statues.
spot over here. Oh
You
no.
don't think this door is
Back to
trapped
that
either?
Perception in this room.
Years.
These dragon statues are suspicious.
That's the point,
Oh
probably.
no.
Why put it there if he doesn't want you to think about it? Hmm.
You don't find anything extraordinary in this room. There's a bunch of brass dragon statues in here.
Well, what about this
Yeah.
door? Do I find anything suspicious
You don't find
on
any
it?
traps on it.
Well, I didn't.
You already rolled
Roll
a
for the
trap
door.
finding on this door, I believe. That was one of your two
No, that
tens.
was I was trying to figure out if there was anything in the square.
Oh, okay. Well, even on the 19, you don't think there are any traps on this door.
Okay, well, does it have a keyhole?
It does not have a keyhole.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and open it, I guess.
Okie dokie. Oops. That is not the reveal map icon.
It's 45 feet.
You see a big
Guys,
dragon statue in
There's
here.
a bigger one.
Guys, I don't like this.
Statues.
Alright, I'm gonna perceive. Not well.
Not well.
I'd like to walk slowly up to this statue
Stop.
and perceive.
Yelp.
Stop?
Yelp.
Stop.
Yelp.
I did.
This statue starts moving.
Oh, of course it does.
Not
have time for
again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, do we have time? I can't. It's kind of 12:30.
And we are going to end session here on the cliffhanger of moving statue.
Moving statue. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun
Dun dun dun.
What will happen on the next episode when the statue moves?
What will
more?
happen on the next episode?
Statue attacks.
Statue attack.
Probably.
It bows and says, "How can I help
Look,
you?"
maybe it's a friendly statue.
It might be. You can't judge a book by its cover, right? Right.
Can't judge a statue by its material.
I don't know.
Yeah, and apparently you can't
I
judge
do need
like
to make a
chain shirt.
dungeon where like all of the encounters are just the people who live in the dungeon, whether they be monsters, statues, or whatever.
I've
That already
seen
exists,
something like that
though,
once before.
in Rain of Winter.
No, it doesn't.
They live in that dungeon.
But it's all written to attack the players, which is bullshit.
Well, that's because
All
they're
right,
all
guys,
like
I
on
gotta-
bad terms. They're bad people.
I'm talking about a dungeon, a quote-unquote dungeon that actually has a society inside of it.
Oh.
Like you open a door and
sounds
you
neat.
found the shop or the inn or something.
Oh.
Well, you knew that this place had apparently been burned down, and there's evidence of it being burnt down, and what did some of the burning?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was the fire bear. But it turns out there was more than a fire bear.
I guess they trapped it in there to try to control it or something, but I don't know.
Something like that.
I may or may not have written a dungeon that just has a bunch of people living in it.
But if those things were just fire, or I mean, if those things were just wood, the portcullises, why didn't it just burn them down?
In my experience, if my experience is anything to go by, if you make a dungeon where there's people just like living in it, the players will just ignore those people and run right past them.
Do we get any experience?
Yes.
2,750 each.
Huh?
Ooh, good job.
You defeated a CR4 trap, a CR5 trap, and a CR5 monster.
Well, I would like to point out we also defeated that fireball. I successfully avoided the
no,
fireball.
that fireball happened to you.
Not to me. To everyone else, maybe. But not to me. I was successful in dodging
I think
it.
technically, even if you trigger the trap, you generally
You still
speaking,
get
you get the
experience for
experience still.
experiencing the situation, regardless of failure.
Normally, that's
or
how it works, at
success.
least.
That's not how Matt's been doing it.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
I don't recall
Right, that's why I say
Matt
normally
denying
that's
us
how it
XP.
works.
The
I
secret
don't know,
gives you
yeah,
XP for everybody thing.
The buy raw, if you trigger a trap, you still get the experience for it.
You just also
But
take damage.
Buy
in
raw
the
if you
process.
somehow, yeah, exactly. Buy raw if you somehow like go somewhere where you just don't interact with the trap at all, you don't get experience. Although, like I said, I know when I'm GMing, if you like come up with a clever way to just bypass the trap, then I'll give you experience anyway, even if you didn't trigger it or disable it.
I think like if you find
I
a
can't
way to
remember
get
the last time
around
that-
it, you should totally get experience. But if you totally just like we're not going that way, we're gonna go a different way, I don't think you should get XP
Yeah.
for that.
No, that's fair. But yeah,
I
it's
can't
sort of
remember the
same
last
thing
time
as
I
saying
had a
like
rogue in my game, so...
I played one in. Well, I guess actually the last campaign, Ron's character was a rogue. He was a multi-class rogue, and then of course my archaeologist did like a lot of rogue stuff. But
I don't remember how much CR the fireball trap was, but I will put it as a
7th level.
CR5 thing, and you guys have gotten 1,200 experience this time.
No.
you said you didn't want to
Alright.
level up Zidurium.
I know, I wanted to get close, though. It's not even close. Wait,
1,200
what
each?
kind of experience did we get for you rolling nat ones on the Fireboy?
Yeah.
That should've been a lot of
CR5
experience.
monster?
Look, man, it was an enjoyable
Lots of experience.
He gave us the experience for a CR5 monster. We already got
I'm
that.
kidding. Cause the joke is that we didn't actually have to do anything because it didn't get to act hardly at all.
Well, I gotta go
So, like,
deal
how do we
with
get experience for it?
my
Yeah.
other non-Terry cat.
It
who
was
is
you
making a
debuffing it.
ruckus. So, night, y'all.
See.
Good night.